Right, welcome to the stream, everyone. We are underway. We are around 12 minutes away from kickoff with the third test of the Lions versus the Wallabies. It is a dead rubber. There is nothing to play for other than a whitewash, which hasn't happened in like over 100 years or something like that. So I think, yeah, Lions will certainly be up for it, and I'm sure the Wallabies will be determined not to have a whitewash going on here. Welcome to the stream. I'm sure we'll get lots and lots of people again. We had a lot of people watching in the first test that I did. How many did we have, actually? Let's have a look. The first test we had... Where's it going to tell me? We had over 1,120 people on, so hopefully we are going to get just as many today. Welcome any Aussies, welcome any Brits and Irish. Wolf Song, hello mate. Yin, hello mate. How is Adelaide today? Is it cold and wet? I think it might be. Gareth is here. It might have other Gareth as well at some point, so anything to do with refereeing, Gareth will be in the comments to answer. If there's any upset Aussies from the second test with the 78th minute try, then Gareth will be here to confirm or deny anything that happened. So make sure you put in the poll, who do you think is going to win? Lions or Wallabies? We're not too far away. Yin, you're in bloody Malaysia. Lovely. Nice. Nice. That sounds lovely. Is it... I don't know what type of weather it'll be in Malaysia, but I hope you're having a nice time, mate. Gareth said tissues are available for any Aussies when they start crying. It has been lovely, though, because, you know, the idea of these test games has been for the Aussies to really put it back on the map, with the World Cup coming your way as well. You know, Australian rugby union has been struggling, and these are the type of events that are really needed to get rugby union back on the map in Australia. And the stadiums have been packed, lots of people watching, so that's really, really good to see. We're at Stadium Australia. I've been there. Even though they're calling it now Accor Stadium. Stadium Australia sounds much better. It's going to be a whitewash, isn't it? It's got to be a whitewash. There was a few. There was a couple, weren't there, that got the injuries early on in the warm-up games and whatnot. But yeah, the soul of BMW. Yeah, I heard. Adelaide is a bit damp at the moment. Oh no! I just turned the bloody sound up. That's gonna get me with music, isn't it? Definitely gonna hit me. To be fair, you're missing out on bowls as well, Gareth. Bowls is probably bigger in Australia as well than Union. It's got to be the full whitewash, isn't it? I do think it will be a whitewash. Obviously, the Aussies got close in the last game. Really, really close. And it was touch and go, but Aussies bottled it, basically, with how far ahead they were in the last game. Oh, what a stadium. Honestly, Stadium Australia is beautiful stadium. I love it. The way that they've got huge screens They've got all of the screens going around as well. It's fantastic.
Oh, so dry up here, Alex. Just taking a jumper off.
To be fair, in 2029, Wolfsong, 2029 is the next Lions tour, and that's when they go down under to New Zealand. That may not be quite the same result as this one.
In the host country, basically in sporting terms, all they set out for. And for Australia, no.
It is wet. Jesus, it is wet in Sydney. Jesus. Yes, I do know Collingwood versus Brisbane is currently on as well, isn't it?
So we don't have a cup final, but we do have a cup tie aura surrounding this third test. We begin with Welcome to Country.
Welcome to Country.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, families. I'd like to welcome you all tonight to our traditional lands. I'd like to pay my respects to elders, past and present. I also like to pay my respects to all Australians and the cultures within our country. This area is where Parramatta River changes from salt water to fresh water. I would like to acknowledge the freshwater people of Eastern Sydney. Our people would gather at marshlands.
I'm sorry, but this stadium is packed.
And tools. So once again, a warm welcome. A special mention to our overseas visitors. Hope they had a good time in Australia and have a safe trip home. Enjoy your night and the game, Nunda Wildly.
Like, look at it. It is heaving. So, if you can get occasions like this, when rugby union in Australia fills stadiums, that is still something to be proud of. It really, really is. It's awesome to see.
Tonight, it's just the weather. Oh dear, this weather. But in the end, not too many changes from the Lions.
So, Porter, Sheehan, Furlong, Itoje, Ryan, Bernie, Curry and Conan as the starting forwards for Lions.
9 successive Lions test start. What an achievement. Maro Itoje moves to 8 in a row on that front. James Ryan is the captain's third different starting lock as a partner in this series.
The Lions backs, Gibson, Park, Russell, Kinghorn, Aki, Jones, Freeman and Keenan. Finn Russell's been quality. He has been absolutely quality.
Started test 1 and 2.
Yeah, slightly earlier, Gareth. Slightly earlier. On the bench for the Lions is Kelleher, Genn, Stewart, Chesham, Morgan, Earl, Mitchell and Farrell.
And for Alex Mitchell, inclusion in all 10 matchday squads is now complete.
Okay, moving on to the Aussies. I will have fun trying to pronounce the names again. Slipper, Pollard, Tupou, Frost, Skelton, Hooper, McWright and Wilson are the forwards for the Aussies.
And Tom Hooper too into the back row. Valetini, Alatoa and Parecki all missing out, injured then. The choice of Nick White at scrum half for what will be his final international. It's intriguing because
the backs, White, Lina, Pietsch, Ikatau, Sulali, Jorgensen and Wright.
Another on the injured list.
Honestly, some of these names. The Aussies bench is Punga, Amosa, Bell, Nungor, Williams, Gleeson, McDermott, Donaldson and Kellaway.
As the extra back. And the Australian head coach Joe Schmidt talked this week of an incredibly deflated group at the start of the week. But as the week wore on, the spirits rose. And at the captain's
Well, you just heard it. You heard it, didn't you?
players and coaches all
You heard it, Gareth. His last game.
honour of the man with the handlebars, Nick White, who, as I say, will play his 73rd and final match for his country, brought into the series.
Honestly, Stadium Australia. If anyone hasn't been, you have to go. Watch a decent game there.
All those weeks ago. And he's the kind of player who can lift a team.
Are we ready?
And Captain Harry
Are we
Wilson
ready for potentially a whitewash over the Aussies? Hasn't happened for over 100 years, a whitewash.
The facts are clear.
Or at least a whitewash for the Lions. Hi, Armageddon Fire. Hello, mate.
In 59 years. And in a series of 3 or more cap tests for the first time since 1904 here.
1904
It's select band territory.
was the last time. God, they do it well. Who else is buzzing for this? I know it's, I said, it's a dead rubber. Of course it's a dead rubber. But the pressure is on to try and make it 3-0, isn't it?
The winning Lions feel we've not
They will go down in history.
Today's the last day to show it.
$19 votes in so far. 74% going with Lions. Make sure you do hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure you join in the conversation. We are watching all together. Gareth is a union referee, so if there's any technical questions, he has got us covered as well in the comments there. A very big game for Aussies because it's showing that union is not dead in Australia. It's a big game for the Lions to try and get that 3-0 whitewash. So there's still stuff to play for, considering there isn't, if that makes sense. National anthem time. Australia. If it helps, Wolfsong, I can see we can see the flags in the actual chat. But just for some reason not on the actual just for some reason not over here. Weird. Elia. I've said this as well before. In Union, the Wallabies sing the national anthem, and it seems like in AFL when they do it, they don't sing, and you know it seems to mean more. And that is a shocking moustache. Get rid of it. There's a slug on his face. We're almost there. We are almost there. We're actually late for the kickoff. As you can see, I may be slightly behind, maybe 30 seconds-ish behind you guys because I'm streaming it, then I'm streaming onto YouTube. So you'll see down there the live stream. That is where I am. So, yeah, if there's a try or something, be careful with shouting it out. 77 of you in here. Hit that like button, please. Bit of AC/DC playing. Let's hope that doesn't catch me. Doon, 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 doon. Look at who else is on. Bloody, there's a guy called the Kiwi Lads who's got 400 odd. No, 700.
It means a lot still. than you can possibly say. Nika Amashakeli, having been an assistant in the first 2 tests, gets his chance to referee a Lions test match.
Are we ready?
It's 1974 since the Lions went through a test series unbeaten. The famous
2, 1, and game on. Right, let's go. Game is on. We are live. British and Irish Lions versus the Australian Wallabies. And straight away, we're in for a line-out. Welcome to the stream. If you've just joined, please do hit that like button. Subscribe to join the conversation as well. Let's see what style of play we're going to have from both teams. Very similar. Oh, good turnover. Very similar to the previous games. I'd say the forward pack of the Lions are so much more chunky. They're bigger, they're stronger compared to the Aussies forward line. What I expected in the last 2 games was that speed of the back to win on the side of the Aussies. But we're going to see how it goes, what style of play that both teams try here. But bearing in mind, the Aussies took a really good lead in the second test, but obviously bottled it and couldn't keep hold of it.
Sheffield and Yorkshire. His dad came over to play. Jorgensen again. Oh, Keenan does well. Suaalii was there, trying to threaten physically. Here's Kinghorn looking to find his stride. It's a long 1-2.
Kinghorn is certainly a long-legged chap, isn't he? Oh.
And he's in now.
Where's he off to?
And his side get a penalty and a bit of a shove there for Skelton to let him know.
Hand always on the body. Always on the body.
Skelton getting himself in amongst it as he did last week, but just such intelligent play from Gibson Park. Just looks at, he doesn't even look at the short side and knows that it's on, knows that it's a 3v2. As soon as someone dips their head in a ruck, just takes the pressure off his team, moves them up.
To be fair, Skelton's a big boy.
Good start from the Lions.
Touch is good. Here's Sam. Good evening to you.
Good evening, boys. Yeah, here's something that you really don't see in a professional game. Even Luke
that is interesting, though, Gareth. That is interesting, though, isn't it? If Ireland in Union plays as one country rather than the Northern Ireland and Ireland, isn't it? I wonder why that is. Why did they not divide, like football, for example? But maybe they do, after all this time, maybe they do need to do like a British and Irish Lions anthem.
Flying finish in Melbourne will go down in Lions history, but that
Aussie ball.
is Australia fighting back. Yeah,
You know, I said I think Australia have clearly been growing in the first 2 test matches. They were piss poor for the first 60 minutes in that first test, and the last 20 minutes of the game they really did turn it on, just too late. Then you got the second test where they were leading for most of the game. So I think the Aussies, they are really kind of getting used to each other now, and it seems silly, but obviously bear in mind the Lions had all the warm-up games, didn't they? They had all these warm-up games. Lions, I don't think the Aussies prepared themselves as well as they could have compared to the Lions. Thank you very much, Kev. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's really, really kind of you, buddy.
Standing up by Bundyaki, showing his strength. And his opposite number.
The Lions on the poll is still 78%.
Dylan Peach is going to get on him and carry him over. 5-meter scrum.
Scrum.
Really, see, it's a bit of a touchy. There's intensity. This is not just a sort of a run through, is it?
I disagree, Wolf Song. Because at the end of the day, they've still just come from playing. They've had a break after their season finished. So I don't know. I disagree. I think they probably could have.
And Tom Wright played a lot of league. The short kicking game of the league boys over here is exceptional. They are the standard bearers. But that little nudge in behind.
The problem is, Rymeister, I don't know if there'd be any Aussies actually in the team. It'd be like at the moment, there wouldn't be any. It's like at the moment with no Welsh players. Or I think, is there one Welsh player? There wouldn't be any Aussies, would there? It would just be Kiwis and South Africans.
Pitch is taking it well, but that was on the slide, wasn't it?
These wet conditions are going to be fun for these boys, isn't it?
There hadn't been any rain. It'd been raining for 2 days, but
it is absolutely soaking wet down there. I think that's probably going to make it a little bit scrappier, isn't it?
Yeah, it is absolutely throwing it down, isn't it?
I don't know. Yeah, but you still get plenty of players that play together, right? In Premiership rugby, for example, you still get in the combination of players and they know each other. It's no different to, football in England in the World Cup or any other country. They still have friendlies and things like that to warm up as a team.
White looks for it. It's not coming back though. Having to really dig here, Australia, and he's slowed it right down. Pollard to his captain.
This is definitely going to be scrappy.
And went Ikitau.
I don't think Aussies are going to break this. I cannot see Aussies breaking this. Like I said, with a forward line of the Lions here. Look, surely they're not going to break it. They're surely not going to break this line. They've got to be looking out wide to just hope that too many Lions have committed. And there's space over on the wings. It's all they're doing, driving forward. But we got such big boys in there.
Ryan, the start of this week, just tries to hold on there.
It's waiting to see who makes the mistake. There we go. Now they're playing a little bit wider. There we go. That's what I was saying. There we go. Exactly what I just said. Exactly what I just said. Exactly what I said. Driving forward, I could not see the Aussies breaking through that line. But as soon as too many Lions had been committed, that's what they did. Look, they spread it wide. A nice little play from the Aussies. It's definitely a try, unless there's something else that went on. Hi, Hale. Hello, mate.
But just that footwork, his threat at the line, his ability to get the ball out over contact. You can see
very good.
Tommy Freeman has to bite in.
Oh, unfortunately, who was that? I don't think it was Russell that overcommitted.
Pull the trigger, and you've got a guy like that on your side. Give him the ball.
Distilled. That's exactly what I said. Exactly what I said. They will not beat them on strength, and yeah, they will not beat them on that. Oh, he's wide. But on speed, they can. So 5-0. 5-0 to the Wallabies.
Yeah, it was superb for the force and really said to Joe Schmidt that he could be a part of the series, and he is now. He's the man who's designed the jersey, of course. He has a penchant for that. The Force special jersey for their game against the Lions, the First Nations and Pacifica jersey, and this Wallaby jersey. He's got a talent.
5-0.
He's got talents on it too.
No problem, Hale. I'm annoyed that I missed the second test, but I was not available. Yeah, no, I'm just happy because, like I said, they did exactly what I thought they could do. They're not going to break through, but get Lions to commit themselves, create space on the wings, which is exactly what happened. A good start from the Aussies, a good start, but they did start well in the last game. It did not go so well in the end, though, did it? But that's one attack. That's the first attack from the Aussies, first attack from either team, and they did convert the try. So they made it count.
Every team he goes in, he adds value. It's his last game.
I think I had it. Did I have it on the radio? Or did I was just listening to, had it on flash scores on my phone, I think.
And he missed the series 12 years ago. A cruel shoulder injury when he was being tipped to be very much part of that series. At the age of 35, he has
Line out for Lions then. All over the place. Good from Atoje.
That works. The captain's ball is good. And then
Oh,
it's on to midfield and coach.
hello, Gareth. We got both Gareths in here. We got both Gareths, both referees in here. So now we've got two opinions for these decisions.
And Kinghorn showed his aerial presence there, all right. Finn Russell chips in behind. Freeman's after this.
He's not going to make it.
Have to really work to get there and control it too. That's a lovely kick, pressure kick.
It's interesting tactically. The Lions went after Tom Lyon with the aerial ball in the first test and got a load of change at it. On a night like this, Dan, the tackles, they are big, but a 10 should be able to stand in the 10 channel and get you back 3 in the back. Would you not consider getting him in the normal defensive channel and allow players who play regularly in the back 3 to be receiving those balls?
Yeah, it's a really good point. But obviously their structure is
Well,
one in making
Rymeister says everyone knows Australia really won the last game. I could say the Ashes was won by England until it was stopped due to a little bit of a drizzle. But as I said, we have two referees here, so if you want to debate that with them, you're welcome to. Kev says it was surprising to see the Dragons beat Raiders today. Hey, I'm 4 out of 4 at the moment, mate. I should have been loyal and picked my Dragons. I've known Shane Flanagan for years as he was a neighbour. He had a dog named Sandy. Random.
Miles, this is the challenge for Australia. Last week, I think
Penalty for Lions.
had 6 entries and virtually scored every time, either 3 or certainly a try. And the paucity of the Australian defence just wasn't up to international standard last week.
Oh no, I did bloody lose. What am I on about?
He's going to try and repeat, is it?
I should have done bloody Dragons as well. Yeah, that's just cost me.
What's coming here? Now it's a change. Gibson Park, where's he going with it?
Okay, so here we are. We're in a position now. Our forwards can drive. We are playing it wide, interestingly, which I don't think is how the Lions have done well this. They've not really. This has not been the main way because they win on strength.
Driven by Porter.
Currently about 10-ish metres out, just over. Lions with the ball. It is pissing it down. It is very, very difficult to see anything on this camera. It is hammering it down. Even the commentators are saying it, look.
Totally tropical.
This is the problem with Australia. It is beautiful, amazing. But God, the weather is extreme.
So the handling being tested here. Bundyaki.
And that is exactly spot on from the commentator. The handling is going to be tested in this rain. Lions still with the ball, just driving.
Oh! Will it be quick ball? No, it won't.
Oh.
Australia more than hold out there.
Penalty to Aussies, not releasing.
Peach is on fire here.
We've seen a difference.
Very, very good from the Aussies, though. Very good from the Aussies. Wow, Jesus. That is a big hit.
In terms of coming off the line, winning the collisions, winning that first meter, chalk and cheese from 7 days ago in that 22.
I don't know about you. I wouldn't really want to be playing sports in this weather.
That's a great example of when you get a good shot, you have to compete on the ball. It's that double jackal. We saw it a few phases before. But when they get a good shot, they respond so well. And 2 guys go in to compete on that ball in that jackal position. It's so hard to move if you're that first arriving Lions player. McWright comes in on the right-hand side. It's almost impossible to move 2 guys. They've done it really well so far, Australia, and they got out on that occasion.
Oh, that's a bad line out. Very bad line out.
Down on it.
Not good for them. Back to the Lions then. Lions get a free ball, basically.
Perhaps top of the list is that. Russell, brave pass, floated it to find.
Oh my God, that is some agility from a big boy.
Gibson Park again. Here comes Conan. That's another judder.
Oh no.
Pollard, his boot.
That ball is getting slippery. That ball is getting slippery.
Was that a knock-on from Australia? Well, the referee was in good position. Belted by Wright. He's found a touch.
This game
It's absolute carnage out there with the rain,
honestly,
isn't it?
with this weather now, this could completely cause absolute havoc for both teams. This isn't just a drizzle. This rain is coming down badly. I would not want to be sitting on the front rows in the terraces here because, wow.
Not quite a 50-22 is a brave attempt.
Yeah.
Close.
Up until then, Miles, actually, the quality of handling from both sides has been spectacular. They're playing in a swimming pool.
Whoa, distilled. Gareth, we're getting some abuse about England. Hey, it's not raining now. It's grey, but it's not raining. It is meant to be summer.
Up from Liner.
Up and over. He's trying to make it. Nope.
Catch that, but
That's a late tackle.
Keenan. Jorgensen.
That's the second one. Up and over, but a little bit too far for the Aussies.
Right, steadies himself and goes. Such a balanced runner. So too this man. Still threatening to really make his mark on.
I'm sorry, but look how good. Right, so when I obviously 2 years ago going to the NRL Grand Final
As Will was saying,
at this stadium, Stadium Australia, and then a few weeks later going to the Super League Grand Final at crappy Old Trafford. Look at the difference, this compared to Old Trafford. Look at this, the amazing screens that you just saw at both of the ends. Huge screens, right? Compared to Old Trafford, which is this tiny bloody screen in a corner. Such a difference, such a difference.
They're going to make the Lions throw in their own half, and you'd expect the Lions probably to play one or two phases and get back into this sort of kicking mentality. But like I said, I know that some of those kicks will look quite average, but sometimes you just want to get rid of the ball in these conditions. You know, this is going to be a tight game, one-score game, and one penalty.
Yes, well, yeah.
Not sticking to the structure.
Old Trafford is an awful stadium. It's such a bad stadium.
It's going to be a fascinating aspect of this evening's match. That kicking
Line out then for Lions, 17 minutes, 20 seconds gone.
from all those involved.
Ooh,
And that's why Australia
the Aussies get it back that time. There's been a few lineouts that have not gone the right way, have they, for the team taking them out? I know, that's the problem, Gareth. I still haven't received a bloody response about this year's Super League Grand Final. What are my thoughts on the new Amex Stadium? I have no idea. I have no thoughts.
Doesn't miss an opportunity. This is a line-out lost from the loose ball. You can get hold of a young fly half with the ball going backwards. You assume the fetal position, don't you, Dan?
Yeah, you'd be doing anything to get out of the way of that if you can. Yeah, so I'm sure.
The Bellerive, is that the one in Hobart? Is that the one in Hobart? That I've seen from a distance? Which isn't called the Bellerive anymore because it's got the sponsor's name.
Put it back in the air, put the pressure back on the Lions, and he executes a really good kick. So there'll be some people helping Liner through these tough conditions tonight.
Are we going to get a successful scrum?
trying to piece a game together. They keep having one half that's good,
I tell you what,
one half that's not so good.
I like that refereeing. How good was that refereeing? You know, he's straight in to tell the player to get up. He's allowing the scrum to play because the ball is at the back. I don't know if Gareth and Gareth agree, but that was pretty good, right?
To normal service at the line out, which has been virtually impeccable.
I think that was. I think the refereeing was good there. That's my opinion, anyway.
Just 1 out of 40 all tour, but I'm sure he'll get himself back on the horse now.
But the way, like, how many referees would have just stopped and redone the scrum? They would, wouldn't they? Because we've seen it constantly. But I think that was very, very good refereeing. The idea is to get the game underway, restart play, and he did that.
Because he knows him so well, but that's turnover ball again.
Just to pick up what Dan's saying about sometimes without the ball, clearly you want an attacking line-out, but the ability...
Sunderland are in the Premier League. I see they signed Granit Xhaka as well.
There has to be a lot of movement in the line-out to find space. Then they go off the top and the yellow line.
See, Gareth, I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot, Gareth, about Union in the last, what, 4 or 5 years?
You know that the back line or the launch play isn't going to involve...
No, I disagree. I still think NRL scrums are fine because it's still restarting play and it's still involving, what, 4 or 5 players, 6 players, whatever. So it's still,
There you see it, guys.
you know, drawing players in.
They're really going for that Lions ball. If they can stop the Lions playing for the first 2 or 3 phases, then Russell's almost certainly going to revert to the boot given the weather is so bad. So good tactic from Australia.
What are we going to get this time?
The first few phases, the Lions find it difficult to get multi-phase going. Good defence from Australia.
Good. The ball's there.
And a scrum penalty as well.
Penalty, but we're playing on. There you go.
Little chip from Liner, just rolls the dice, but he knows.
Bringing it back for the penalty.
There's a very impressive moment from his pack.
I have to say that, I mean, I'm not one to really talk about scrums, but you'd imagine Tupou and Skelton on one side, you're going to do, however good your technique is, it's going to be pretty difficult to stop that with the amount of sheer force and weight coming through. So it's a big statement from the Wallabies early.
I think Wallabies are doing well so far. Wallabies have been, I think, the better team so far. They've held the Lions off. Lions have had one attack, which they didn't make the most of. Aussies have won one attack, and they certainly did. They were creative. Considering what I said about how, you know, the Lions have the stronger, physically bigger forwards, you know, that hasn't necessarily shown in this game so far in the first, what, 22 minutes.
Not
a bad guess, that will.
Pollard just doesn't take any risks there, and he fires the big man. Who carries well. And there's the other big man. Tupou carries well too.
Sit down.
And they're all flying in. Commitment to the cause here for the Wallabies. Captain Wilson enjoying this.
So Wallabies are driving forwards. They're driving forwards, not really making much territory. But once again, oh, Lions get it. Uh-oh. We're going to have people in trouble in a minute. We're going to have people in trouble. I'm sure I just saw a fist flying. Woo! I'm sure I saw it just out of sight. I'm sure there was a fist flying.
Well, let's go back to 1989, Miles. Second test, Brisbane.
Wow.
Jones stamped on Nick Farr-Jones's foot.
Well, I think we're going to get some yellow cards at least in this game. I'm in no doubt about it. We're going to get some yellow cards at some point.
And tonight, Will Skelton, he just needed something to let him in.
No. You finish. You two finish. Yeah, Marius, tell me.
Referees are all together. Who's in trouble? I'm sure there was a fist flying.
Okay. All right, so
Yeah, just give everyone a yellow. Right, here's a question. So, to Gareth or Gareth, if both are still here, how many yellow cards can each team receive and still play on? Because obviously in football you can have 7 players on the pitch for a team. If there's any less, the game's abandoned. So how many players do you need to keep playing?
No, listen now. Okay, listen. You need to listen, okay? They had initial penalty for holding on, and 2 players grappled with each other. You came in, you pushed him, you escalated the whole thing. If I'm going to see you again, I'm going to put you in a bin. Control your team. I'm going to speak with them. Of course you can. I'm going to speak with them as well. It's going to be 10 march. I'm going to march 10.
Lions gain 10 as well.
Yep. Okay, he escalated, so I've dealt with him. I'm going to march 10 against him, okay? You need to control your players, especially you, okay? I don't want you to have any players with it. Maro, as we agreed, you help me with this.
The Lions captain went into a very sensible retreat as well, just to allow the referee.
Very good refereeing, I suppose. Very good.
To the punishment.
Yeah.
It's probably the first time Sam did a really good piece about Marrow before, but that's probably the first time he's probably looked a little bit rattled in terms of trying to call him Will Skelton by Skelts and telling him to get himself in. You know, that's the first time we've seen it, and because they probably haven't had it their own way for the first 22 and a half minutes in this test match. They've got under the skin, and this is exactly what the Wallabies do.
That was very good. You know, actually, there possibly could have been yellows, but the referee dealt with it. He dealt with it sensibly. Lions gained 10, and he dealt with it. And once again, it just shows the difference with Union and other sports. The players listen. They may not agree, but they listen, and they... Oh, there's a knock-on. They do as they're told.
We've been admiring the handling in these conditions. And the Wallabies let the Lions fly half no. All about the mistake, and he doesn't need telling.
Dan, I got a question again in the wet.
Can we blame the rain for the knock-on from Finn Russell? Let's blame that. That's what we're going to blame. 24 minutes gone almost. Welcome to the stream. If you've just joined, please do hit that like button. Subscribe to join the conversation. It's good to have plenty of... it's very good to have plenty of conversation as well in the community, in the chat.
Really nice grubber kicks into the 22. Just wait for that. You know what I mean? Don't worry about getting the ball in your hands, something that Finn Russell's been unbelievably good at this tour.
But I think, as I said, I think rugby union, you know, one of the things that can annoy people is the stop-start of rugby union. But what it does do is allows for the referees to just have that sensible time to chat with the line umpires, the line judges, look at the screen if need be, and just gives them allows for a more sensible approach. Whereas in sports like football, for example, you know, every decision has to be like that. And so you can understand why, you know, maybe some decisions are wrong, and sometimes it's hard to calmly explain things. And that's a big difference. Because Union is more stop-start, I think it helps with things like that, for sure. Lovely play from the Aussies. Really nice play. Really good little link-up play from them.
Makes holes, doesn't he? Time and time
Exactly.
again.
Yeah, that's exactly true, Gareth. Yeah, you know, you catch your breath as well.
Valentini too. Such a change in the game. And here's the man who's come in for Valentini, Hooper. He carries a fair amount of weight.
What can the Aussies do? Aussies have definitely got an advantage here.
So it should be points regardless.
Or at least a penalty, yeah.
White. They just sucked in enough.
What can they do, Aussies here? Aussies are on the verge again.
Way they're going. Tom Wright just gets it out to Jorgensen. He's deadly from here.
He's not that deadly from there.
Those legs, and they were taken away by...
So Aussies still have the advantage here. I think they're going to want to try and push for a try, though, aren't they? Aussies are doing well. Can they have 2 attacks with 2 tries? They're going to go back for the advantage then.
I'd say they were clinging on there, the Lions, but there were just signs of a creak.
They're under some pressure, and I'm telling you, it's all coming from Nick White at the minute in terms of the way he's just... We just spoke about playing off line. That's what the Aussies are doing in that 22. Just forcing their way, forcing a metre at a time, an inch at a time.
Are they going for a penalty kick? It's 3 points, basically 3 points right in front of the sticks. Don't think Lions have done anything really in this game so far. The Aussies have been the ones that... No, they're going for a line out. They want the more points.
I've loved Swahili as well. He's at bumping tag burn. They're winning the physical battles. Lions don't...
Aussies are doing very, very well. They're doing very well.
And this is a
lovely link-up play. You can see this in the highlights. Lovely, lovely link-up play by the Aussies. They are working as a team really, really well.
They've turned it down to the posts. It's the aggressive call.
So they could have gone for a kick. They didn't. They want more points. Oh, we got blood. Blood is...
Who's got a cut.
Yeah. Toje's got blood on his lips.
A bit of blood there as well.
Potentially not the best time to be going off.
Always reminds you of living with the Lions when Martin Johnson was cut and they couldn't find any anaesthetic. And he just stitched me, and they were like, oh,
So we've got Toje's come off for blood.
From the same cloth, just stitch me.
Ollie Chesham off, Atoje. Sorry, other way round, and Atoje off. Sorry. Due to blood.
On a night like this, I know this sounds really crazy. I think you double every point you get. Every point you get feels twice the size on a day like this because it's just so hard to get territory and score points. This, Miles, you call it.
It's a very interesting game so far, though, isn't it? You know, Lions just haven't really done anything. You know, we had one attack which didn't create anything at all. And bear in mind, like I said, Aussies here could have taken a kick. They didn't. They wanted more points. They wanted a try. I cannot see where the ball is. Most of the players didn't know where the ball was. Lions get it back. Wow, there you go, turnover. That was very much needed with Atoje off the field as well. A big turnover, wasted opportunity potentially for the Aussies there, who I said could have gone for the kick, but they wanted more points. A brilliant turnover for Lions. Maybe they made the mistake. Maybe they made a mistake not going for a kick.
Perfect in absolutely every single game, but I have to say, I think your analogy was perfect in terms of, I think their points are worth double tonight. I think that's a 3 which you take. Be interested if that was if this was 1-1 and this was a decider. I think they 100% take 3 points.
Yeah, there you go.
To be fair, Dan, you're not long retired. The mistakes will come.
And again, we're not right yet. If they put pressure on this scrum and the Lions have an average kickoff, they'll get another chance at a 10-metre line. So what the Aussies will say, don't judge us until the Lions get out of this red zone.
So obviously Lions are still only just off their try line. So yes, there was a turnover, but they've got to try and build on some territory here, don't they? Because Aussies can easily turn this over themselves. There you go. Aussies have just got the ball back. That was the issue. You know, Lions are only just off their try line. They've given it back to the Aussies. So Aussies get another bite at the cherry here. Wow.
Almost like you knew what was coming, Will.
You never know. It could have been the right decision not going for a kick at this rate. I agree, Wolfsong, I agree. You know, Lions have not dominated this at all, have they? They've not dominated this.
Niggle out there, isn't there? Some real niggle there at the minute between the two teams.
Welcome to the stream, guys. If you've just joined, please do hit that like button, subscribe as well to join the conversation. Scrum for the Aussies, literally meters out. Meters out. What are they going to do? Can they create something? Lions need to get this scrum to go their way. It's holding up. Now it's spinning. Ball's out, though. Ball's out. Uh-oh. Aussies with the ball. They've got a lot of players stopping them. Aussies, can they find a gap through? Everything has gone up to that top side of the field now. I think they're going to drive as long as they can, then burst to the wing. They're going to drive, just trying to get that territory, then burst to the wing for space.
Tupou is down, but gets the ball back.
Honestly, it's fascinating so far. It's absolutely fascinating so far. Kev, ask me again at half-time, because I'm literally eyes glued at the moment.
This is Pollard.
There's a lot of Lions players in this little section. Oh, Jesus, there's two having a little fisticuffs.
Lions just trying to hold their discipline, got the warning from the referee. They've done a lot of hard work here.
Not that the commentators bothered talking about it.
Suddenly just
Little bit of territory. That rain is coming down again. That rain is coming down hard again.
Skelton against Bundyaki.
Lions are holding their own at the moment. Oh, that was lucky it went backwards. Jeez.
Now, will they change the call here and take the points?
They've got a penalty.
Depends where it is, but if it's back,
So penalty again. Are they going to go for the kick or are they going to go for a line out?
The wind and the rain is picking up again.
The rain is really coming down. It's insane.
So who's the alternate kicker?
I think Nick White,
Absolutely insane.
Fancy that in his last test, wouldn't he? He's not the sort of 9 to shy away.
I have to say, well, I think Will Skelton will fancy this goal kick, I have to say.
Did you hear the story of the 1997 third test? When Austin Healey was sent down by Jim Telford's Ian McGeechan to sub himself on for Neil Jenkins. But he was so brassed off that Matt Dawson was getting all the games. He ran down and, no word of a lie, subbed Matt Dawson off himself because he wanted to play 9. Nines.
He's going for the kick. He's changed his mind from the last game. He is going for the kick. What is he going to do? Can he get it through the sticks?
And no one's replacing Liner here. He's fit and raring for the 3. Should be. And is.
It is. There we go. So they do get more points on the board. 8-0 to the Aussies. The Aussies are very happy and very wet, to say the least. Crazy. Honestly, insane game so far. It really, really is an insane game so far.
Playing catch up again here.
Tom Liner's got an HIA as well. And do you know what? In the review, they'll say they made the right.
I said the thing is, though, I've been very impressed. You know, you cannot take this away from the Aussies. You know, they have played a lot better than the Lions in this game. They really, really have, and unfortunately, I think if the Aussies did this sooner, you know, even performed a little bit more like this in the first test, it probably wouldn't have been a whitewash, I would say. But we've still got to do it. We're 8 points down.
Just for this. So Liner off being.
For some reason the live scores is not actually updating live, which is a bit annoying. There is 6 minutes left.
Just one real attacking set inside the Australia 22 in this first half of the Lions. And it's the Wallabies who've played the territory game.
I was going to ask you about Harry Wilson, Dan. I mean, you play with some.
I would say the Aussies have won every kind of situation at the moment.
What a captain! What a ball carry!
Just hard yards as well. Not many flashy yards, but just those hard 1-2 yards to get his team on the front foot, similar to Jack Cole.
Amazingly,
see if the Lions use them here.
with 112 votes, it is still 74 was changing. 74% still go for Lions to win this. 26 go for Wallabies.
And Nick Frost is understandably unhappy that didn't quite work out. He's then he hasn't.
Possibly got a little bit fortunate on that line out with that knock on.
Just want to take you back to when we spoke to Finn Russell in Canberra, where he's spoken.
Yeah, I agree, Wolfsong. Defence has been decent, much tighter.
But as a real weapon, and what I would love to see from Finn Russell here is some sort of attacking kick or a crossfield bomb, just to sort of move the game up the pitch, pressure the Wallabies, try and get another set piece in the 22, and bring his Lions forwards into play.
Are we having another successful Are we having another successful scrum? Mostly, sort of. Let's go. God, what is going on? These scrums are actually working. There is an advantage for Lions, though, after that scrum. So Lions do have the advantage ready if they need it.
Russell finding Conan. Doesn't look comfortable. Gibson Park. All the way. There's another penalty offence. Russell's taking them on.
Finn Russell playing very quickly, gaining a lot of territory there, driving forwards.
No doubt about that.
Lions just gained a lot of territory there, a lot of territory.
In goes Hugh Jones to try and secure this ball. But Wright's coming in at the side there, is warned.
Yeah, don't come in from the side. That's naughty.
Like the referee just let it go and let Wright get pinged for it.
So Lions are in a much better position now. They gained a lot of territory there.
There's Byrne. Here's Gibson Park.
What can the Lions do?
Conan's carrying.
About 10 metres out.
Gibson Park again. Big James Ryan. They're getting close here.
Lions are close.
Gibson Park wants
About
the ball.
5 metres out.
Control. He looks so
Can we get through? Like I said.
Conan, hands on it.
Ah,
And it
for
is. Hooper in Australia.
another wasted opportunity for Lions.
Who defends.
Not releasing.
Oh, no. With sheer
Wow.
guts
Is
again.
that not a basic thing? Surely that's a basic thing, right?
So Lions had a penalty.
Christ.
Finn Russell, did he just want to raise the tempo, but it could have gone to the corner on the back of
Yeah.
it. But just to go back to what you're saying, it just seems a little flustered at the tonight.
Again, a question.
The Lions just cannot. Oh, Farrell's back. Is Farrell coming on now?
The Wallabies
Or is
right
you
up
think
with it.
Farrell's
They're
coming on?
So much more combative in their own 22. They're so much better in terms of getting over the ball, making it a contest. Whereas last week at the MCG, just were absorbing all the time.
Wow.
And what they won't lose this week now is that Skelton will play a lot longer this week. It's so wet, the game is much slower, it's much more of a grappling game that he can play.
We got
He'll be
about
60,
2 minutes
65
before half time. Yeah, Lions are not taking chances at all. Not taking their chances. We got more blood. So Owen Farrell does come on as a blood replacement. So it's probably a little bit sooner than he thought he'd come on.
Could be a really good option for the Lions. It's just having that second kicking option in the centre in terms of the territory is going to be the key tonight. It's not about what you do almost with the ball, it's what you do without it. Can you find territory? Owen Farrell, Finn Russell, two of the best kickers in the game on the park on the same team.
That's absolutely spot on. They can split the field, go either side from rocks. Very difficult then for the Australian back three to cover the real estate. The classic 10, 12.
It is. I think
Such a
Wallabies have pretty much dominated in most aspects of the first half. I don't know if you guys would agree, but Aussies have played very, very well. It is only 8-0 though. It is only 8-0, so that's a positive-ish.
Chestnut still on for his captain. Gibson Park.
Press, 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 press.
Mistake there from
Lions are pressing.
pressure comes up,
Oh,
but that's
it's
stepping
just
across.
weaved it through. Well done.
Beautiful runner to watch.
I think after this first half, that is the only positive for the Lions at the moment, is that it is only 8-0. That's the positive, I suppose.
White, a few in front of him on that kick, I think. Gibson Park. There's Finn Russell going here.
Big kick from Finn.
Facing Dylan Peach, but it's Tom Wright who's got plenty of time to call.
I think so, yeah.
the mark.
Well, as I said, you've got the whole pre-match type situation where, you know, Lions are going for a whitewash. Aussies desperately don't want it to be a whitewash. So there's points to prove on both sides, isn't there?
Playing tonight as a Montpellier 9, he looks like he's the Petit General tonight for Australia.
It's just bossy. He looks exactly what Gibson Park looked
Hi,
like in
Bill.
that first test for the Lions, didn't he?
I don't know if I can, because then the sound will be really weird.
Really brought his forwards into play. Lovely stuff from
Hi,
him
Jack.
so far.
If Lions lose this, Farrell will be getting armchair coaches giving the rotation argument. Well, that was one of the conversations, wasn't it? That was one of the conversations in that look, we've won. There may be players that is the first half done. Jesus, he's got a lot of blood as well. Let me turn the overall sound down a little bit first, and then we can talk about stuff.
We're hearing from the touchline that Maro Itoje has failed his HIA, is out of the series.
Maro Itoje is out. He has failed his HIA. That's a bit gutting for him, but right, let's get the sound down a little bit. Okay. I was about to say something. What was I saying? Yes, there was this conversation before the game, wasn't there, on how, we've already won the test. We've, even after 2-0. So, should we have a little bit of rotation in the team? Now, obviously, I'm sure these adverts come on louder than the actual game. Should we have a little bit of rotation? Some of these players that have gone all the way to Australia aren't even getting on the pitch. Well, maybe. But there is the argument that, Farrell wants to play the strongest team possible to win it 3-0. So let me know your thoughts. Please do. I did have... sorry. Hi, Shanice. I didn't see yours. Kev did ask me, how is Charlie doing? Obviously, the wife who's pregnant. She had morning sickness quite a while ago for about 2 weeks, which was really bad. It's mostly gone now. She's starting to look a little bit bigger. What's she, 21, 22 weeks? She can feel the baby inside. I can't feel the baby, but... so, yeah. Thank you, Wolfsong. Thank you, mate. Yeah, I get that. You've played we've won 2 games. It's just, I think it's a tricky. Is it a moral question? Is it a whatever that these players have been chosen to come down, and maybe the manager doesn't actually trust them. Maybe that's the situation. It's a baby girl. And we're calling her Eloise Charlotte Sydney Crook. Sydney after Sydney in Australia, which is all nice, isn't it? What point is the Brisbane game? Quarter 2. Yeah, very nice, isn't it? Wallabies have got South Africa as well next week, or 2 weeks' time. Guys, once again, it's half-time, so no action at the moment. Please do hit that like button. Subscribe if you can. If you want to support the channel, you can do a super chat, which is up in that corner there. And there are all the socials, the Instagram, our vlog channel where I released a video from Bratislava, Slovakia this morning. So go check that out. Asweare.space is for our merchandise, and obviously you can buy me a coffee as well. So if you can support, please do. It allows me to do these things. It allows me to go away, travel to film. So if there's any way you can support, please do. Freeman is out as well. So, yeah, Itoje was out. He failed the HIA. And Freeman is also out. Yeah, as Gareth says, there's good arguments on both sides for squad rotation. But they've always said they want 3-0. But what I would say to that is, Gareth, is that basically you don't trust those other players to win the game. Which I would feel a little bit gutted about if I was one of those players that you didn't pick. You've trusted to have in the squad, but you don't think you're good enough to actually beat the Aussies. So, no, I don't know. I think it's a rough one for the ones that don't get picked. Rymeister will not be a Leeds fan. I can confirm that. can confirm that. Right, I'll tell you what. You can ask any questions if you want, any questions or whatnot in the comments. I am going for a toilet break. I need a wee, basically. So I will see you guys in a couple of minutes. Get the comments going, guys. Oh. I've returned. I have returned. Welcome again. What have people said? In the NRL, Roosters leading 20-4 against Seagulls. That's my bloody point about Seagulls. Sea Eagles have been so inconsistent. It's insane. Eloise was a big hit for Barry Ryan in 1968. So it's a funny thing, because obviously we're naming her Eloise. It is after a song. And everyone thinks it's like one of these old rock songs. It is not. It is after a song by a band called Colorado, called Eloise. So if you want to check it out, Colorado, Eloise. Gareth says he's been impressed with all three referees this test series. I think they've been pretty good, haven't they? They've been fair. They've dealt with issues as it come, but they have been very fair. Wolfsong says, here's some rugby trivia. Which country did New Zealand score over 100 points against in the 1995 World Cup? There you go, Japan. That's painful. Jack says, brilliant reaction, live stream. Thank you very much. Congratulations on your daughter, but you might want to drop the Sydney after today and replace with Brisbane or marry Connie Gorgeous. Okay. Good luck to mummy and baby. Babes. Okay. Thank you, Zach. Jack, very kind of you, buddy. Speaking of alcohol, I've got some Roku gin. It's bloody delicious. Gin tastes like battery acid, my friend. It's disgusting. I love how it was announced that tax on alcohol in Australia was going to be frozen. The problem is it's so bloody high as it is already. Like the decent thing for the Aussie government to do is to bloody reduce tax on alcohol. It's insane. Like, alcohol in Australia is so expensive. Oh. What else have we got? Wolfsong, New Zealand scored 105, Italy in 99 at Huddersfield. I was there and watched it. There you go. Interesting. Thank you for that little bit of trivia. Come on. He said 1995, Gareth. Come on. That was the specific question. I hear Perth on the East Coast has some lovely beaches. To be fair, Wolfsong, literally all of Australia has lovely beaches. Trust me, I've been to went to a few of them. Kev, I love a good scotch, but it's so damn expensive. Even cider is not cheap. Trust me, I know. It is disgustingly expensive. Gareth's wife, it's her 40th birthday. Exciting. Gone to Manchester with her friends, and she did not want to take you, Gareth. Basically, she said, I want to spend my birthday with the girls and not with your husband. That is nice. How many likes have we got on this stream so far? I don't even know how much of a difference it makes, but we only have 63 likes on this stream. We got over 600 people, maybe 500 odd, over 500 people. It's going to take you like 2 seconds of your time. Whether you're watching on the TV, you can use your remote, press up, right, something like that. Press, then enter. If you're on a phone, scroll down, press like. If you're on a computer, it's literally a little movement of your mouse. Take you 2 seconds. Players are having their little captains. Tojo's out. They're having their little captains chat. Players will be coming out very, very soon. But please help me. Help me. All right. Simon Easterby, Lions assistant coach, giving a little bit of feedback on what he thinks. Do I think the Aussies can win? The Aussies certainly can win. But I still think Lions will get something out of this. Surely the Lions will still pull this out of the bag. Surely.
Hard to come by. Can you just give us a sense of what the message is in the changing room for the second half?
Yeah, just being more accurate, I guess.
That's not very nice, Gareth. Your poor wife's friends. I'm sure they can't stand you. Yeah, look, it's 8-0. That is the one positive at the moment for Lions. Lions have not played that well. The Aussies, I think, have beaten them on pretty much every aspect of the game. But it is only 8-0. And actually, you saw what happened last week. You know, the Aussies had a big lead and they messed it up. I think really Lions should have the quality, the depth as well for subs coming on. So, yeah. Kev, you're I don't know. I think, right, game is about to start again. I don't know if you... There's reasons for both, isn't there? Obviously, the whole thing is Aussies desperately will not want to be whitewashed because it's embarrassing. The Lions, they want that whitewash because it is a real achievement, that's something that's not happened for, you know, over 100 years. So there's reasons for both. Oh, Bill, don't get Gareth and Gareth started, mate. They will correct you on that dodgy decision. There we go.
Yeah, he's been really, really good so far.
The referees have said it was a correct decision.
Lions' new captain, Dan Sheehan, throws into the line-out.
Dan Sheehan is the new captain. Oh, he played the mark.
He doesn't hang around.
All I'm going to say is, if you want to say about how the Lions were lucky, you will get pounced on. You will get pounced on.
Put the pressure on Australia in the 22, but from someone of Finn Russell's quality, you'd have to say, yeah, I'd agree with that. Well, it's an error.
No, he took his distance and kicked it. He has to release it. He has to release it. It's a free kick anyway. He can kick it. Let's go. Let's go. It's a free kick. He kicked it. That's fine. You don't have to tap it if you want to kick it. It's a free kick.
It's a free kick, but...
And therefore the Lions throw in. Russell again. Right again. It was Keenan on him.
There is very much a mix of Aussies and Brits and Irish in here. So, yeah, you will get a comeback if comments are made about the last game.
Ben Donaldson's still out there.
Pinpoint from Nick White again.
Contest back by goal.
So Aussies with possession at the moment.
Skelton, how long will he stay on? Made 47 minutes yesterday.
Oh. Uh-oh. They're kicking off, but think about the player's safety first here.
A bit of a scrap of it as well, which, the officials could do without really
He is
at this point.
down and out, and he's slowly moving his legs, but... I think the issue here is, look, a player's down. You know, think about the safety here.
Very quickly there, the physios and the medical team. James Ryan is down.
Yeah, just give it a go. The player is out.
Very sad to see from James Ryan. And, sometimes in this, you're obviously worried about the athlete himself.
The medical team were on straight away, weren't they? They were on straight away. Oh, head to ground.
Still can't watch that game back.
Head bouncing off the floor. Oh, knee as well. Knee to head to floor. Ouch. Very, very good that the medical team was on straight away as well, though.
If you're going to get your head on the wrong side of anybody, you don't want it to be Will Skelton with 150 kegs coming through.
That looked painful.
has always, for the Lions, has always been. We talk
I know, honestly, Wolfsong, it is embarrassing, isn't it? You think, look, he's hurt,
for the medical team,
and they're too busy going off to the side having a little scrap.
have been the best of the best, and I know Dr. James Robson will be watching now. And they're in safe hands. James Ryan's in the best possible hands right now.
Sam.
Did not look comfortable. He is still down. A lot of medical team now with him.
That's where the low chop tackle is quite difficult, because you are in line with the knee of the player, and that's an example, perfect example. When the knee catches you, it's quite nasty. But obviously Jack Morton coming on winning his second test cap for the Lions. He'll need to continue this good kick chase effort that we're seeing so far in this only first few minutes, but Lions have gone to the air, chased really hard.
Hi, Paul.
As well.
Yeah, it's a funny one, isn't it? Because it's quite disrespectful, really, to the player that's just got injured. You know, he's not moved, and it's serious, you know? Oh, no, don't start the music. Don't do the music. Sweet Caroline. Oh, man, that's going to get me in it later on. I'm going to have to edit this bit out now. I can just tell it's going to hit me. I'm just turning the sound down a little bit so Sweet Caroline's not blaring. The commentary will go up. I've just literally turned it down slightly because Sweet Caroline's playing. And music will get picked up straight away. The buggy is on as well. I'm ready to take him off. Big summer of sport on Sky Sports. The 100. More Premier League is coming back. Also, the Rose Bowl, the Aegis Bowl, whatever they're calling it now, in Southampton, gets one of the Ashes tests this. When is it? Yeah, whenever it is next. That's quite cool. So one of the Ashes tests is actually going to be in Southampton, which is cool. Not that I'm really interested in the Ashes or anything, but player is still down. Well, while there is a big break in play, let's what we're gonna do. Ryan is on the stretcher, so while he's getting on the stretcher and about to disappear, you can all have an advert. Enjoy. If you're on premium, then obviously you won't have to deal with it, but you're having that. Enjoy. Now they got bloody Oasis playing. I will put the sound back up soon. Are there any box supporters here? Paul wants to know. Come on, get rid of the music so I can turn the sound back up. Right. Wow. Oh, God. There's a storm in the area. The referee has just told the players need to leave the field. Oh my God. There was a comment. I need this bloody music. I want to turn the sound back up, but I need this bloody Oasis to stop. Wow. It was mentioned in the comments. Yeah, it was mentioned in the comments that there is thunder and lightning coming around Sydney. So all the players going in. Luckily, I would say luckily, it was quite early on into the second half. So play suspended. Wow. They've got to be careful, though, because obviously this is a point where they stopped for half time, came back on for a few minutes. They've now don't want to get too cold, do they? They need to stay warm. Well, what do we do now? What do we do now? Interesting. Okay, what do we do? I would say I can put the Aussie rules on. How's it going in that? I think this is the same for me. I don't think I've seen any game stop for a storm. Wow. Bad weather is approaching. Patrons seated in row 1 to 19 of the lower seat bowl head to the concourse where it is undercover. Wow. Happened last week with USA versus England. Kickoff was delayed by an hour, and there was 40-minute stoppage mid-game as well. Wow. Insane. Kev got soaked in the rain when feeding the lorikeets earlier. Maybe it was all the talk of cricket. Can we have an update on who is on form? Who is on from the bench? Where can I see? So, I wonder how long it's going to be for. Bloody weather is just not great at the moment in Australia. Rugby union. So currently you've got Linnell off with Donaldson on for Australia. For England, for Lions, you've got Farrell is on for Freeman. You've got Morgan is on for Ryan, and Chesham is on for Atoje. Wow, what are we going to do now? What are we going to do? Yeah, this is time. This is where the stadium's going to make more money with everyone buying drinks.
We headed up to the northern beaches on Monday and Tuesday, but not a huge amount to do in Sydney.
Well, this is awkward.
I might say, if any university is wanting a young chap to be an expert in dinosaurs, call Bigger Junior.
What?
He knows absolutely everything about Stegosaurus and Ankylosaurus.
Random.
Dinosaurs and animals, for sure.
My dog is upstairs in bed at the moment.
It has, you're like you said, though, well, it's been absolutely monsoon-like since Wednesday, hasn't it? It just hasn't stopped.
Well, that would have been a challenging family team tour.
To be fair, as I said, the weather has been truly awful during this game. The weather has not been good. Obviously, a lot of rain coming down. But like I said, players have got to stay kind of warm. You've got a few players on the bikes there. Players have got to stay warm because you do not want muscles getting cold, then all of a sudden being explosive again. I know. Wolfsong, what the hell is going on? Why are they talking about dinosaurs? I suppose we've got to kill some time.
What do we do to our bodies in a half-hour break? When do we start moving again? And what do we start doing? That influence from the touchline from Andy's lieutenants will be as important as line-out calls.
And it's also just
They must have more than one bike in there.
ready as well, because you've just
There's
had
2.
10-15 minutes sitting down. You see Dan Sheehan there just keeping the legs spinning over on a bike, so that when you come back out, they'll probably have
But this is the point, Gareth. And I've said this plenty of times.
just to get some
Australia has some incredible weather, but it has extreme weather. You know, and yes, it can be quite wet over here and dreary. But in Australia, it's either boiling hot or like complete downpour, thunder, lightning, just extreme weathers. It's insane, flooding and everything. Yeah.
When that happens, that is obviously reported straight away. Players come off and the clock starts ticking to hope that the storm moves on. If we get another strike
Absolutely crazy.
in the next few minutes, then that clock will be reset and we'll have to wait for another 30 just to make sure the storm is not in our particular part of Sydney.
As I said, I stress it's not good for the players, is it? It's not good.
Straight through. Not much sleep for the Lions supporters tonight, I wouldn't imagine, with a couple of early flights out of Sydney Airport tomorrow morning.
Surely the Lions players won't be leaving straight away tomorrow morning.
A fully clothed Dasher on the pitch, give the crowd something to cheer.
If you ever doubted the value in hospitality and a nice warm corporate box, tonight has been worth every single penny paying for it, hasn't it?
For anyone interested, if the game is called off, it's a draw. It's the 60th minute when points will, yeah.
And amidst all of this, wishing James Ryan all the very best. And of course, if we get any news on
Kev, you live in Beverly Hills, just not the Beverly Hills.
bring it to you. But at the moment, he's clearly just being attended to by the medical staff. So just to confirm, play suspended due to lightning strikes in the area.
I said I've not witnessed this.
I hope, and I'm pretty sure he will be. Alex Payne. Alex.
Miles, thank you very much. Yes, we have retreated from the touchline to higher ground. I think it's probably fair to say. Warren Gatland, John Barkley and Rory Best alongside, trying to dry out as we do so. Fair play to those in stadium. They are trying to keep the atmosphere as high as they can and as many people in the stadium as they can. But these are really testing times.
I'm just telling Charlie who's having her nails done.
As well. And Warren, to come to you on that note, if you were Andy Farrell right now, it all sort of slightly falls out of your hands a little bit, but how do you handle moments like this?
It's just about keeping
I said it's a tricky one, isn't it? Because players, like I said, players need to stay warm. They do not want to cool down. That would be a very, very bad thing to happen. So players need to stay warm. There's the mental side of it as well. You're still trying to stay focused in the zone. You know, you don't want to. You need to stay in the game. If I was players, I would be getting changed into. They must have multiple shorts and t-shirts and socks. So if it was me, I would certainly be getting. I would certainly be getting into dry clothes. That would be what I was doing. Some have done that. You can see there. Yeah, you can see there that Morgan is. Oh no, it's not Morgan. Who is it? Keenan. Keenan is changing now. He's changed his socks and stuff, which is, I think, is what you want to do. You don't want to be sitting there in wet clothes, do you? Go on commentary. Tell me more about sedimentary rock. It's weird. They're trying to think of things to say, just like what I'm trying to do. You're thinking of things to talk about in a period which you weren't expecting. Literally, the commentary is saying exactly what I'm saying, so I must be doing something right.
I think it's more just maintaining a level of concentration. You know, the first half we've spoken about it wasn't perfect, but there was a lot of energy, a lot of physicality, a lot of niggle. And when you play a game like that,
Your defence is terrified, free from desire. So some of the Aussies, look, there you go. They're having like a mini passing drill. That's not good if he drops it already when it's nice and dry. I really do think I'm going to have to bloody cut out some of the music after this ends. After it ends, it's going to be like, copyright, boosh, boosh. Want a fun fact. Do you know nurse sharks form cuddle piles at night? No one knows why. Thanks for that. Oh, man. It's going to be interesting when they go back out, though, isn't it? It is going to be really interesting. You got look at that. There you go. Players on their phones. Interesting. Is that Finn Russell on his phone? He's obviously messaging the missus. I hope he's not looking on social media. There you go. He's got the camera on him. He can see the cameras on him. Little cheeky smile. Daniel Ford says, can you name all World Cup winners and the year? No, I cannot. We did win the World Cup in, was it 2002? Was it 2002 with Johnny Wilkinson? Has he just put a towel over the camera? It definitely. We got a runner. We got a runner on the field. Yeah, on a plus side, they clearly have plenty of spare tops, which is a must. They need to be putting on dry clothes, getting out of that cold weather. You do not want to be sitting in a soaking, wet, cold rugby kit. So, look, I think they're doing the right thing. There you go. Gareth is having one now, isn't he? 87 New Zealand, 91 Australia, 95 South Africa. Is he going to continue? I hear an announcement. But I can't hear the announcement because my 3D printer's going behind me. It's got to be. Yeah, he's got to be watching my stream, doesn't he? Surely he put into YouTube. He must have put into YouTube. Should we see who else is doing live streams? See who else is doing live streams. And if they're... there is some... I said the Kiwi lads is on 1.3k watching. You've got Wasted World of Sports. He's on 88 watching. Forever Sports is on 321. So I think I am the second largest live watch-along. Oh, no. Sports Pro's on 1.5. Maybe that puts me into third. That's not a watch-along, is it? That's barely a watch-along.
Just looking at what the players are doing in the changing room.
Oh, that's not a watch-along. I'm going to say I'm second highest watch-along. Congratulations to me. Congratulations to me. What an achievement. I really should have just put the... I should have put the Collingwood Brisbane game on, shouldn't I? Just curious, having a nose in your room, what's the story with the hurl beside your rugby ball? Well, I've watched some hurling games. Yeah. I thought I'd get one, basically. Yeah, I thought I'd get one. I got multiple of stuff, really. I've got literally a whole... You can't really see, to be fair. I got loads of, like, YouTube memorabilia type stuff up. Let's see if you can see it up there. Above my Jordans. All are from our trips, so from Poland, Australia. I've got a signed Hull KR. Rugby ball as well. So, yeah, I've got lots of cool stuff. Obviously, I've got a 3D printing business as well now, which is started in May. So I've got one 3D printer, another one is in the kitchen needing repair. Yeah.
We've touched on Joe Schmidt and how he'll be handling this. What about Andy Farrell? Is he another man who wants a longer half time, or will he just let the players...
I got my Poland flag, my Australia flag behind me as well. Hey, that's true. That's true, Kev. You just need to tell all the others, okay? Tell everyone else. Go onto the other streams and say, go to robreacts channel. How much longer? I am going to turn that sound down a little bit more. How much longer? If you're an Aussie, let us know. How long do you think? Thank you, everyone, though. Everyone's sticking around. Looking at some stuff. Currently, we got 285 votes in at the moment. Lions are slowly going down, but still 68% to win this. Wallabies are slightly going up, now 32% to win this game. Oh, look how good those beanbags are. What is going on? What is... Yeah. They're loving it, look, on their beanbags. Who brought the beanbags? Honestly, who brought these beanbags? It's insane. Talking about the 3D printing, Kev, do you want to see what I printed? Look what I printed. I printed Narsil. How cool is that? There you go. Talking about Lord of the Rings, and yes, I can. I can. How cool is that? I sell quite a lot. So I sell quite a lot of things, but so I came upon a bit of a niche. I came on a bit of a niche. So because I play lawn bowls, I have created, in the UK, we can only get like the black rubber bowls wedges. We are deviating now, so thank you if you're staying along till the game starts. So that was the sword. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pieces for the sword. Yeah. So because I play lawn bowls, I've stumbled across a really good niche. So normally you get these black rubber bowls wedges. However, I print off different coloured bowls wedges instead. So I print off all the different colours. They have been a huge, huge hit because everyone loves colours. The pinks people love. So basically, I print them out. I created the shape for them. I spray some rubber spray on the bottom so it gives a bit more grip. Yeah, but I've got loads. I do the usual the car boot sales, and you know, all the dragons and snakes. All the dragons and snakes do quite well. So yeah, I've got a car boot sale to do tomorrow, where I sell all the kind of the toys and stuff, so that's cool. Yeah. Oh, hello, Shanice. Shane, sorry. Hello, Shane. Shanice was earlier. Hi, Shane. Thank you for joining me, buddy. You should get yourself over to Ireland for a local parish hurling match. I'd recommend it anywhere in Galway or Coquelin. County Clare. Great crack. So we went over to Ireland, was it last year for my birthday? We were only in Dublin for like 8 hours for like a surprise trip. But we went to Croke Park and did a tour there. But I would love to get to Croke Park for the hurling final. That would be amazing, especially. I love that. John says, this is how it feels to watch cricket in England literally every summer, i.e. rain stoppages. Bill, you must have a big printer. Dwarfs my small 8x8. To be fair, it's the 256. I've got the Bamboo Labs A1, which is currently needing repair. And that one's the P1S behind me, which is a lovely, lovely printer. I do have one potentially coming in December, the Yumi, which is a 335 plate, so that's good. Wolf Song says, I have a blue tungsten ring of the One Ring from Lord of the Rings. It's gorgeous. I am a Lord of the Rings fan. So if you see my living room, I've got loads of the pictures up. I've got, obviously, does anyone want to... Let me know if you want to see the tattoo on my leg. If you want to see the tattoo and you haven't seen it, let me know. Yeah. Sorry, Shane did say, good day, everyone. Crazy instant at the Titans game. What happened at the Titans game? Ramiro, hello, mate. Sorry I'm late. I've been watching Formula 1, Practice 3, and Oscar Piastri, the Aussie. Hang on. Okay. Players will be returning to the pitch in about 5 minutes. Okay, good. If you want to see the tattoo, hang on. Hang on. I might have to stand up on my chair. Hang on. Oh God. Chair's wobbly. Chair's wobbly. Can you see? Don't know if you can see. There you go. Oh God, this chair's swinging. There you go. This is weird if you've just come onto the stream, though. If you've literally just joined that stream at that minute, that's really weird. Also, my shorts are not very flattering. Jaden Campbell from the Titans had scored, and the Panthers trainer ran in front of him as he was about to kick it. Ooh. Weird. Namibia. What are we on about Namibia? Oh, it's the three weapons. It is. The Legolas, Aragorn, and Gimli. So, yeah, I'm big Lord of the Rings fan. If you see Charlie's got a tattoo of the Light of the Elves. Got a special guest.
Well, we've moved further inside the tunnel, but we were just saying, have you ever seen anything like this in your time playing?
No, I haven't. I haven't experienced anything like this. It's almost end of days.
I mean, the conditions out there, not easy. Just tell us how tough it is to play in that kind of rain.
Well, it's not even rain. It's pretty thick, to be fair. And you can see, like, it's hard.
Let's listen to what he's saying.
So I feel for the back three.
Hard to keep hold of the ball, but I mean, the Wallabies making a fantastic start, making it really, really tough for the Lions. What have you made of the rugby that you've seen so far?
Yeah, well, look, we spoke about pride in the jersey, and I think you can see that from our men. Like, super proud of them. They're going to war, and it's awesome to see.
Nick White as well. We know this is his final international outing, but what a performance from him so far.
Well, I think he's been the ringleader and getting the guys up. There's no shortage of energy in that change room right now, trying to build it back up. But look, we're just going to focus on fundamentals and getting back to that aerial game, and we'll see what comes.
What do you think the message is now as the guys prepare to get back out on the pitch, I should say? What do you think the message is to not let go of that lead?
Well, I feel like tactically we're in control of this game. It is like...
Very true. They are tactically in control of the game, for sure.
Dominance in that territory battle, so that's going to be a key part of it. And then just that aerial battle. Like, when conditions like this, you can see the King game really comes into play. And then
she does not, Rhyme Easter. That's why she's preggers.
It's just how much they're putting in.
I mean, the physicality it looks seriously tough, seriously feisty as well.
Yeah, I'm sore just watching it, to be fair. But look, yeah, they're both teams are putting on an awesome show. So hopefully the lightning stops and the guys can get back out there, because it's a great contest.
Yeah, we've been moved inside because I think the teams are getting ready to get back out there. I think they've got 10 minutes now to warm back up. I mean, as a player, how tough is that?
The players should be going out any minute now. 2 minutes they're meant to be out on the pitch. Ramiro, I did see Swans won, just a shame we ballsed it up against GWS last week, even though GWS then got destroyed this week, which is even more annoying.
Thank you.
Yeah, we'll do. Cheers.
She's a Kiwi, isn't she? Oh, I hate this song. Really don't like this song. On a serious note, though, thank you so much. Obviously, we've got like nearly 700 people in here at the moment. Thank you so much for sticking around in this weird period where nothing is happening. Hate Don't Stop Believing. Hate it. It only got popular again because of the bloody show Glee. But no, thank you so much for sticking around. Like I said, please hit that like button. It'll only take you a second. Subscribe if you haven't already for more watch-alongs and things. It's a weird period, right? It's a really, really weird period where you don't often get this. Yeah, please do hit that like button down there. It will literally take you a second. The rain, Ramiro, the rain has been bad right from the start of the game, to be fair. I'm interested to see if there was actually a storm that went over the stadium in the end. Is he using the camera because his headband? On a plus side, at least this is going to keep my views up for longer, having to actually stream for longer, so that's good. So thank you. Thank you for the storm. Players are going out. Sound will be going back up in a second. It's raining men. The fans are still in good mood, though. They are still in a good mindset. First time. I don't know the lyrics. No, you're not missing anything. I didn't really watch it. It was just what the teenagers at my time, the girls, would watch. Literally, Dieu has just started speaking French, I assume, and I do not understand. Hello, Roz. Good afternoon. You're literally at the top of Great Britain, and I am at the bottom. Welcome. Hi from New Zealand. Hello, Andy. Hello, mate. All the way down in New Zealand. Shane, the Brits are used to it. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Rude. Line's still not out. They can't be drying themselves off. They've just had ages to dry themselves off. But they got 8 minutes at the moment to dry. To warm up, sorry. 8 minutes to warm up. They probably need to hurry up and get out. The game is going to start at 12:50 p.m. So 9:50 p.m. Aussie time. So not long at all. The Lions need to hurry up and get their asses out. Like, they really need to hurry up. Yeah. Surely the Lions are out now. It's not like the bloody referees are not going to start on time. They're coming out right now, so they better get warming up. I think my bloody battery and my battery and my 3D printed mouse is bloody dead. I'm just switching my battery over. 2 seconds.
Defender, proud sponsor of the British and Irish Lions tour on Sky Sports.
Is this almost done? 28 minutes. Ugh. Da 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 da. Oh. Brisbane are winning. Brisbane are 72, Collingwood 53. I did do Lions to win as well, so that would put me 6 out of 6 if they do win. Oh. Can I just say, Sky Sports, British Sky Sports, just did a Harvey Norman advert. But do we have Harvey Norman in the UK? Interesting.
For over 30 years, County Fitzgerald Ireland has helped people across the country grow their wealth and plan for what comes next.
Well, we were on about 44 minutes, so yeah, 36 minutes remaining of the game when they get started. That drink's done. Make sure you hit that like button. We got over 700 people in here. We've got over 700 people. Even if it's the fact no one has pointed out my sign there that needs to go up on the wall. How has no one pointed that out? It's a fantastic sign and no one has spotted it. Anyway, yeah, please hit that like button. We've got literally over 700 people in here. How have we not got more likes? It literally will take you a second. Take you a second. Do it. It's good. It is good. Live, laugh, love, crossed out. Don't be a cunt. That is basically a moral lesson. Oh, that's another point. It's remembering how to restart play. That is a big one that you got to make sure we get right. Aki is loving the bloody music. Sound will be going back on soon. Didn't Luton win yesterday? That was one thing, wasn't it? Luton won yesterday in the league because they started. League One, I think, started yesterday. Now we've got a bit of the land down under. Yeah, we're going to see, we will certainly see now how the players react to having that long spell in the changing rooms. Dum 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 dum. Da, 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 da. Do do. 60 seconds. Right, let's... As soon as this music stops, the commentary will be back on. Oh, God. Look, they're having a huddle. Look at the rain still. It's so depressing. So depressing. You know, when I played football and when I refereed football, I used to hate the rain because you can wrap up for the cold. You cannot wrap up from that wet, horrible weather. Not nice. Are we ready? Hopefully they will remember the restart. That was always something as a football referee we were told. Remember the restart. If anything kicks off or whatever, remember how to restart play. We are... Right, let's get the sound up. We are back. The second half is going to continue. Game on again. 43 minutes gone. And we go. Oggy, oggy, oggy. Oi, oi, oi.
Thanks, Alice.
He's had a nice break, and the commentary team's had a nice little break.
We prefer Alice. We prefer Alice, Miles.
Where'd that come from? I was thinking of Ellis Genge. And I think the lines might have been a bit presumptuous there because we're mid-penalty and he's just been...
There you go.
As a replacement. Anyway, we're midstream here.
Oh, Christ. What, did they get the wrong restart?
It was knocked on first by the Wallabies, though, and Tupou was storming.
That is the question. Did they get the wrong restart? I cannot really remember, to be fair. I just know you guys said it was a penalty to England. It was a penalty because he went down with a head injury, didn't he? Was it a penalty to England?
Warren was saying what we were talking about up here. An injury break like that.
He definitely, because the player went off with a head injury, knee, and I'm
just a quick one. How relieved is Blair Kinghorn right there that Tupou's dropped him?
Yeah, you'll have to confirm.
I'm not sure after a bit of a after sort of 40 minutes sitting down, Taniela Tupou charging at your full speed, he would have fancied that, but...
A breeze buck on legs coming at you.
Never mind, never mind. Never mind, we're back on it. Lions get the scrum.
Also got to admire the humour of those doing the stadium entertainment. Here comes the rain. Bit of Annie Lennox. Toto, we had rains in Africa. Raining men obviously had to come at some point.
I love the commentators are bigging up the choice of music.
It's key here because Tupou's not only dropped the ball on the charge, he's now part of conceding a penalty at the scrum, and that's a bit of a turnaround for the Lions in this match. Feel a bit better after that.
They'll need that as well, Miles, because we've spoken about all the boys in studio spoke about territory as the #1 thing for the Lions. How do you get territory? You get territory through an effective kicking game.
So, right, we're in the second half now, proper.
At scrum time, they're going to move their way.
Lions have got to do something now, don't they? They've got to find something, got to break through lines, use the strength that they've got. Hopefully, it's going to be a completely different situation after that break. Who's going to be focused? Who's, you know, are we going to get any injuries and things from this? It's going to be an interesting one as it gets into full swing now.
Replacement prop. Lions fans will want to see him jumping in to take the ball, real feature of the tour. Fans love it when he gets that chance, and they'll love that as well because penalty awarded.
Penalty to Lions. I almost keep saying England. Penalty to Lions.
Jack Morgan into the back row as a replacement. And as Finn Russell puts that ball off the field, we'll go to another Lion and Welsh back row in Sam.
I think Jeff Parlin's done an excellent job with the Australian line-up defence. They're getting up all the time, given the weather conditions. They know the Lions are probably going to go front or middle of the line. It's going to
there are a lot of bloody, whatever you call it, rain thingies, rain sheets or whatever they're called over people in those front rows, aren't there? They came quite prepared. Line out for Lions then. Oh, no, no, no. Aussies pick it up.
Frost has been brilliant at the line-out rule, disrupting force. Given the chance with the penalty to...
But Lions do have it back. We've got to pick something up, really. Lions have not really done enough in front of the try line. I don't think Lions have been anything special. Considering the quality we're meant to have, we get to pick from the best of the four nations. I don't think we've been anything special at all. I would say Aussies have probably outmatched the Lions in almost every aspect so far in this game. Hopefully, as I said, after that long break, Lions can pick it up from the rest of this second half with 47 minutes gone.
You can hear Nick White there going and asking Ben O'Keefe, or asking him very politely, shall we say, suggesting that he slapped it out of his hands. Yeah, you can see the replay there. It looks.
Welcome to the stream if you've just joined. After a quite a long rain and storm stoppage.
Losing any sense of a platform there, the Lions.
He's going for a kick for territory. It's low and it's long. Low and long. Aussies deal with it. We're going for another kick from the Aussies for territory. Okay, he's made it. He's made it. Little stumble, but he's made it. And we're running with it now.
There's Hugh Jones. Genge. Gibson Park.
Come on, Lions.
Oh, that's a tough one to pick up. Keenan's done.
Oh, he's just taking his legs out. He's going to need a new kneecap.
Apparently there was a little bit of unsavoury language there that you might have just...
That did not look very pleasant on his kneecaps there.
Could have been a lot worse for the Lions, that off the back of two long passes, and all it does in these greasy, slippery conditions is allow Australia to push through without having to defend anyone in that front line and just eat up the space and take the space off the Lions. And I know it's not the prettiest kick and it's not going to go in his highlight reel, but Blair Kinghorn did well to get out of the way.
It's an interesting one. Like, nothing has happened, really. Nothing, no real momentum, no big territory gain from either team here. They are still mostly in the middle of the field. Oh! Ooh. No one marked that one. Russell tapping it. Go, 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 go. Some big territory gain. It's a crap kick. Poor kick. He wanted to do a little up and over, and he did not kick that very well at all. From what was some decent territory being gained, poor final decision there. We're on 1,000 watchers. Thank you so much. Welcome. Welcome, everyone.
Just puts it into an area. Gives Hugh Jones a chance to get there with his pace.
Yeah, it did not make very good contact with that ball, did he? So an Aussie line out. 50 minutes about to be passed in. 30 minutes to go. Come on, Lions.
Didn't look straight, but it wasn't particularly well contested, to be fair. Of course, it's
Seems to be a little bit more kicking for territory. Seems to be longer passing at the moment. This game has changed slightly, hasn't it? It's definitely changed slightly considering what happened in that first half.
And what I loved about it, you see how he stopped it? Just with his backside. Just knew, I just need to get a body part in it, kill this ball dead. A lot of lines in front of the ball, I'll get free space in behind. It's just a really clever football.
And this is a good result for the Lions here, especially, you know, those new rules. The ball crosses the try line. Goal line dropout, not a 22 dropout, so it'll allow the Wallabies to keep possession in the Lions' half.
So after that kick out, oh, careful, whoa. Some big boys charging into each other. Aussies have the ball.
Joe Schmidt, he's enjoying the performance of his scrum half. He might just
Ooh.
ask him to say, do you fancy a trip to South Africa? Jake Gordon being injured.
Lions got it.
Meant to be his final game. Tom Curry gets in. Morgan there on the scene as well. Jack Morgan will relish that combat at the breakdown.
It's been excellent all tour, hasn't he? He's really unlucky.
Finn Russell, nice big kick.
He had a huge impact last week and doing the same again.
So this should be some decent. Hi, Roger Small. This should be some decent territory gained here from the Lions after that Finn Russell kick. I said it's certainly they've come out in this second half after this long break. Definitely with a different style. There's a lot more kicking for territory going on than there was in the first half. There was barely any kicking for territory in the first half, to be fair. Good line out. Lions keep the ball. Get it away, get it away, get it away.
Look at Skelton.
Lions got it then. Get out of that maul.
Bundioki wants help. Can he offload or it's knocked on? Just another example of how Australia, in every aspect, have been up for the fight.
Aussies dealing with things at the moment, though, aren't they? Aussies once again, they're not crumbling at the moment anyway. We almost need Lions. Lions need to get something just to put that little bit of unease with the Aussies.
They've been a yard quicker tonight, the Wallabies, haven't they? They've been a yard quicker. They've been a yard sharper in every area.
I'm also, Ramiro. I'm literally watching. I've got the AFL game on here as well. Brisbane are surely winning this. That will screw over the Pies, won't it? Scrum coming in for the Aussies. I said Aussies they're just dealing with everything that the Lions are firing at them. They're doing such a good job, and it's been impressive. It's not a high-scoring game like the other games, but Aussies are dealing with the Lions. You know, they haven't really given the Lions anything, any goals, any try-scoring opportunities at all.
It was a great test match, he says, a wonderful test match. He just felt we're just not quite there, and it's that's why.
But Lions need to get something fairly soon, I feel. They need to start putting pressure on the Aussies. Bind? No.
And also against Argentina, non-cap games those. They went 4-0 in 1927. They're rarities.
I do still feel, though, if the Lions can get territory...
I don't know. I think the referee has been pretty fair, and the referee's done a decent job, so I wouldn't say there's any complaints with the referee. Come on.
Again underneath that high ball. Farrell.
Oh. Uh-oh. He's literally clear. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, God, that's not good. This is going to be bloody tough now, isn't it? This is going to be tough with 25 minutes left. 13-0. Ouch. it now comes back, doesn't it? It potentially comes back to that debate that was happening before the game about giving players game time that haven't had a chance to play. You know, they've stuck to a system of we're playing our strongest team to win 3-0, and it's not working at the moment. Aussies have played very well. Ouch. Once again, the speed from the Aussies as well. Ouch. That's going to hurt. That is going to hurt. I love how they got the shot clock going. They're not even showing the bloody kick in. Wow. 15-0 to the Aussies.
They just lost the ball a few minutes ago, and Bundyaki just overruns that line there. And it's a they lose it. It was only a few minutes ago they lost the first phase possession from the line out. Then Bundyaki overruns.
Very, very disappointing.
They're either being beaten at breakdown.
We still won it. Don't get me wrong. We've still won.
Just getting a hold on this game. So yes, the Lions have to get territory, but so far when they do get
Look,
the ball,
we still won. That's the main thing. Oh, hang on, door.
And now it's out to requiring 3 scores with the successful conversion from Donaldson, helped out by the drop from Wilson again. Got away with it earlier. Judged to have gone backwards that time, not this time. So the Lions do have this attacking situation.
Sorry, parcel at the door. Yeah. Look, at the end of the day, Lions have still won the series, right? But with all this chat about wanting it to be a whitewash, this is going to be very, very difficult now. Very difficult to win this. Lions did not start this second half well at all. Mistake made. But, yeah.
Here's Farrell. Oh, it's not going to find Russell, who's on the loop.
So we'll see if there can be a comeback like the last game.
And once again, he's hard to deal with.
Use the ball. Tackle up, tackle me on the ground. Use the ball.
Got a lovely cushion here now.
Fair play to the Aussies, though. Fair play to the Aussies. You know, if you look at it, Aussies Union has been down in the dumps. Aussies have been struggling internationally with Union, but they've been impressive. They've really been impressive. You can't say anything other than that. Did you just get a parcel from Australia? No, I did not. I do have another parcel coming from Australia. Just a quick. I got a Norwegian parcel. If I can open it. I have a Norwegian parcel of a bag of Smash. A bag of Smash. Which is like a... Well, you'll see. I think that's all that's in there. So that'll be on a taste testing video soon. And a replacement part for my A1 printer. With everyone in here now, with over 1,100 people in here, I'm surprised more votes are not coming in because Lions is still at 65%, but I cannot see Lions winning this now unless they have a huge few minutes and a big turnaround coming. So what have we got going here? TMO, kicks. What are we looking at? I need help from Gareth or Gareth. Come on, Gareths. Where are you? Where are you when we need you?
Is that from Nick White being early?
Nothing in that. I can't keep giving things.
I'm not seeing anything.
Don't stop. We don't need the game to be stopped for moments like that way. Nothing in that at all.
To quote the great Ronan O'Gara, not a lot.
The great Roland O'Gara.
We've lost 40 minutes because of storms in the area.
At the end of the day, Lions played really well for the last 20 minutes in the first test. They could have won the second test if they didn't balls it up. And they've been the better team in this game so far. So that's still positive signs. If that's what the Aussies are looking for, that's positive signs. At the moment, it doesn't look like they're going to be whitewashed unless Lions can really produce some actual special moments. But the Aussies haven't been as bad as, you know, as made out.
A superb kick, the knock on, and it falls into Bundy's arms. And they're off, they're running.
Substitution goal. You've gone. Well done. Yes, Eric. Thanks, well done. Nice career. Wonderful career. Well done.
Maybe sticking with the same team roughly is actually not paying off for the Lions. Tate McDermott is on, and Nick White is off. He's been very good, Nick White. He's been very good. Been very good.
But the applause of that man, Nick White. Well, he looks like he thinks he's finished, regardless of any request that might come after the game, based on that performance. What a way to go out of the seas, Australia to win at the end of the Lions series.
Be a very good way for him to finish. Be better if they won the overall test, but they didn't. So
is that not a strange time to take Nick White off, who's had so much of an influence on this game in terms of keeping the game in front of Australia's front five, just dictating the whole play, man of the match by a country mile, best player on the pitch. 15-0 up with 20.
yeah, maybe Nick White shouldn't have been taken off.
Thinking about his age, his legs, but with that long break, he looks fresh as a daisy walking off, and he's controlled that midfield.
I think he was top of the massage count during the long break. He utilised it, and as I say, well, it looks so fresh still. Here's Russell.
Come on, Lions. Oh, weird kick. Very weird kick.
Kinghorn. Russell again. Just reliant at the moment on the high.
Come on. Nice. Woo.
Now it might work.
Come on. We've got to get something soon. Have to get something soon.
There it is, that call for the
Otherwise, time will slip away. We've got just over 20 minutes left of the game. Lions are finally close to the Aussie try line. About 15, 20 metres out at the moment. Come on.
Stewart. Gibson Park. Burn. Gibson Park again.
Come on. They're driving, what, about 10 metres out.
When you're looking for three
scores
in these conditions.
Oh, he's gone straight over the top. Penalty for Lions. Penalty for Lions. Wow.
Just felt a little slow from Tom Wright to feed the ball to Jorgensen. Puts a young kid who's not a...
So what are they going to go for?
Under a lot of pressure.
That is the question. They need the points. Lions need the points, don't they?
Half a chance for them now.
And again, the ramifications of that, Will, is that he gets that ball a second earlier. Australia probably find touch about 45 metres from the line. Pressure on the Lions line-out, which hasn't been going well. And they can defend as a unit rather than broken play. And Hugo Keenan grabs a great high ball.
Tianiela Tupou, he's played his part. He's off to France, of course, to play his club rugby with the Racing 92.
They have to get the points, right? They have to go for points.
Last game in Australia, we will see.
I think they are going tap and go, aren't they?
Anthems. Tap and go again for the Lions.
They have to go. Like a couple of metres out, if that. They need the points now. 19 minutes to go. Lions have to get something here if they want to get a whitewash. And still they're 2 conversions plus a kick away from winning this. So it's not easy at all, but they have to get something now. Where are they going? No, it's definitely not down. Lions need to get it out again. The problem is that the Aussies are ready on that lower side, aren't they? They are ready for the Lions on this lower side. Get your head up. They're all just going the same way. Try. He's got it. He's got it. Yes, I saw that. He definitely got it. There's a try. Should be a conversion as well. Possibly back in this game.
In whatever way was appropriate. Jack Morgan.
That count, finally. Finally. Should be a conversion as well. Gives us a little bit of a chance. We've still got 18 minutes left.
The impact he had, turnover just a few minutes ago, and now comes up with a really, really important score for the Lions. Drags them back into it. Conversion to come.
Just about. Just about.
Great body angle, great power. Does he get it down? I think he just about does, doesn't he?
Look, the referee was in a position there. That is the conversion as well. 15-7. We need another try conversion and then a kick.
Lightning break, didn't we? Where we just said territory was key. Finn Russell's gone back to just being really. Does that get down?
I don't know if it is down, but
just about does he?
Well, the referee's given it. It's umpire's
let's
call.
not talk about it. The Aussies will kick off if we win now.
You can say or clearly see it's not down. If you can't, you have to go with the referee's call. The wording is so critical.
And the referee just reassured.
Watch this. The Aussies are now going to kick off. Aussies in the comments are going to cry. Lions now back on the push. 15-7. It's just under 17 minutes remaining. We need another try.
Jack Coden's gone off.
Oh.
All the 6 replacement forwards have been used.
Kicking for territory. Going out, I think. Yep, gone out. I know. Brisbane managed to win. I am 6 from 6. I am 6 for 6 in my AFL. I could get a full house on this game.
It's a really tough one that for Keenan, is it? Because Finn Russell actually does really well in terms of catching, avoiding contact, getting rid of it. And Hugo Keenan probably doesn't know where Finn Russell has caught that. So a really tough call on Hugo Keenan there, but the right one from the referee.
Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. Look, the game's not done. I didn't say the game was done. I just said if we don't win this game, we still won the series, all right? No flip-flopping. I appreciate the Aussies have done very well. Game is not over. Aussies have done very well. It wouldn't have been the series over if the Aussies didn't bottle it in the last week's game. That's what happened, wasn't it? The Aussies bottled it.
Zane Nongor on the field carries there. McWright,
oh, that's not nice. That's not nice, Ramiro.
Dog of a performance in these conditions.
Now we're getting some banter. If anyone else wants to join in on this banter. I see we got the bottle jobs are now starting to pipe up, aren't they?
This is clever play from McDermott here because they're not looking to score from here, Miles. They're not looking to score. They're looking to eke out a penalty, to drop it into the corner, take a shot, a goal. Just asking.
Certainly, if Aussies can win a penalty and get a shot at goal, fantastic commentary. Actually, I'll give them that. If Aussies can win a penalty here, get a goal, then it is tough to come back from.
They are making ground. McDermott just tries them. That's a little bit high, maybe.
Referee's not giving anything there. He's playing on. Lions! Come on. Oh, man. Imagine how upset the Aussies are going to be if they lose this. That'd be so funny.
It's now Australia's penalty.
What? Now he's gone to Australia. Oh,
They
Jesus.
weren't looking to score there. They're just looking for a penalty to edge.
I'm sure the referee gave it to England, to Lions. What the hell happened?
But 5 metres from the line, you
Oh,
can score
God.
playing that way. You can't score that way 20 metres from the line, but you can score 5 metres from the line.
That is awkward.
Really smart play from the Aussie pack and Tate McDermott.
Battered Tom Curry has got to try and stay out there if he can. Just stepped up around the neck there.
Bugger.
That live and,
If he kicks this is tough now to come back from. You know, there's less than 14 minutes left in the game.
Curry, who needs wrist surgery at the end of this tour, is hobbled back to his feet.
Bit me up, believer. Believer.
The Smith style that we're seeing there, Miles, and Dan, you said it was very smart.
Oh.
I'm sure Irish fans are seeing Smith in screen now, but reminiscing to when Ireland used to be such a high possession team, where Ireland used to carry the ball 200 times plus a game. And that's what you're seeing in Australia now, is that sort of Northern Hemisphere style mixed in with that flair that they've got. But they're going into that.
Yeah, I think if he kicks this, it's done, isn't it?
Keep hold of the ball, very powerful, be good at possession, good clear-out players, and in time you will get, as Dan said, the penalty or the just reward that you want. So good play and tactical play from Schmidt.
And if you're playing that sort of tight game, you need a 12 who wants to carry.
Well, he's not gone for a penalty kick.
3 carries in the last 8.
He's not gone for a penalty kick, so
another back row forward.
interesting.
Just go hard. I will come.
Very, very interesting.
And I will keep making yards for you.
They say it's not his best position because of his outside break at 13, but he's gone well again wherever he's asked to go. What about this pack? They're going well here. Pollard.
Well.
McDermott. And he kicks down. Just short. Wilson. Everybody knows the importance of this potential score here.
If Aussies score now, it's game over. Advantage for Aussies. Oh God, this is painful now to watch. Oh, he's fumbled it. They still have an advantage though. I still have that advantage.
Opportunity missed by the Wallabies.
Whoa.
Right on that outside break, you'd have fancied him.
Captain.
How close did Lernicki take?
I love it. Gareth there. Why does the combination of Australian bitterness and saltiness taste so sweet? I'd still prefer to win this 3-0 though.
Easier said than done.
I always feel with those.
Oh, he was close. He was close.
The clock, the scoreboard, Australia. Keep it tight. Go another 15.
12 and a half minutes left.
You know you've got that penalty to come back for. All of a sudden you've chanced your arm. Yes, it probably was the right decision, but it's a 50-50 call. I would have liked to have seen Australia just stay down there.
Okay, line out again for Aussies. And they're literally meters out. This is pressure for Lions. They've got to break this pressure. Maybe that's what we can say. If the Aussies win, you know, it's simply the case that we're nice guys. The British, we're nice. You know, we want the Australian rugby to grow again. Where's the bloody ball? I'm losing track of the ball. Come on, hold him off. We've got to win. It's literally meters out, if that. Lions are trying to hold them off. Another advantage for Aussies. Oh, no. Oh, what a tackle. But it's advantage, so, for Aussies. Wow.
Clearly gutted by the loss of scoring the try.
Ugh.
Smile at this.
Yellow card.
Cheer at this, the Wallaby fans.
Uh-oh.
Because if the score comes now, they have the...
Ouch. Oh, that's not good. Why am I buffering now? Why is the bloody rugby... Oh, there it is. It's back on.
By the loss of scoring the try, but they will smile at this. And they will cheer at this, the Wallabies fans. Because if the score comes now, they have the extra player as well. But just about the rest of this match.
That's right, it's back. 11 and a half minutes. What is the yellow card for there? I'm trying to see.
Hands from Jorgensen out the back.
A couple of opportunities missed though, the Wallabies there, the right outside break, that one there. I know they'll probably take 3 points here and edge themselves ahead.
They got to, like Aussies, surely they take the 3 points and it's game over, surely.
They just set up camp and say, you've got to score twice, there's 12 minutes. If they kick 3 and it's 18-7, it's still 2 scores and the Lions have territory. It's such a tight call.
Had that been maybe not a front rower, they may have gone for a different decision. But like I said, they set up camp.
Tom Curry can't go on.
Tom Curry's coming off.
Ronan Kelleher has to sit it out.
So now a lot of thought process needs taking place, doesn't it? Because Tom Curry's come off and they need to replace a front row forward for the scrum, which is probably the reason they took the scrum.
Interesting decisions that are being made now, though. Yeah, get 3 points here, 8.
It's quite a good scrum half. I'm not quite sure how good a back row he is.
We'll see what happens there. I wish they'd stop this bloody music.
Have a look at Gibson Park, looking at him wrapped behind the post on the right-hand side of your screen now. He saves his try. He works so hard to join the defensive line, just gets outside Hugh Jones.
That is some
comes in and just
quality spot by the commentators. Gibson Park, you saw him sprinting behind the post.
And the second shot from Hugo Keenan, who weighs 75, 80 kilos, one of the lighter players, has stepped in on Peach and just cut him in half. Those are players. Andy Farrell's team talk tonight was we saw it early in the talk. Give every ounce of your body to this team, and they might be losing, but they're still giving every ounce.
11 minutes just gone left.
Victory.
Dan Sheehan is on for Curry.
Can they make it count?
What can the Aussies do? Aussies, they didn't go for the kick. They're still going for a try. So as the commentator said, they didn't want to get the points. Still too...
almost there.
They didn't want to give territory to the Lions. By doing this, at least it kills some time and potentially gets a try.
Over that, but it's now released.
Oh, this is painful to watch.
It's Wilson combining with McWright.
Difficult to watch. You could see something coming.
All around the Lions post. Pollard have to survive this moment. The Lions know that if they've got any chance of the clean sweep.
I don't think Lions are going to do it, but they have to.
They don't survive.
No. Game over. Oh, game over.
He scored in the first test.
So, but the problem is, though, the Aussies will treat this like they've won the World Cup, right?
If you can call it even that. Tonight.
But
a much more
look, the Aussies have been the better team. They have been the better team. They have beaten the Lions in every position, it seems, in this game. Unfortunately, they did not win. They did not win over all the tests, so, you know, they still are the losers. Aussies are the losers. Just let's all remember that. Let's all remember that, okay?
That threat around the ruck gets his just reward, and you can see coming into shot here, Nick White, as happy as he's
game over.
That's what he gives.
9 minutes remaining of the game.
Middle one again line. Last week he nearly scored on the wing up the left-hand side. So much energy, so much commitment to that green and gold.
Good finish that as well, isn't it?
So good.
And it all took time to get there. Mitchell is on.
See, look, If the bloody Aussies had a few more warm-up games, they could have been playing like this in the first test and actually, you know, been a bit more of a challenge for us. Gibson Park is off. I didn't see who came on.
Russell to Byrne. Offloading is good. Kingholm's pass was excellent. On from Bundy Aki to Hugo Keenan. Into desperate mode now, the tourists. To rescue this. Farrell.
I don't think they are going to rescue
Morgan,
it.
Sheehan.
Just go forward.
He gets to have another go.
He's just taking his own player out.
It's another moment when the Lions
Advantage for the Aussies.
Be clinical.
I'm at the knock-on at the moment. We will confirm. Marius, just have a quick look. I'm at the knock-on at the moment, or else we're going to play touch.
Better play from the Lions, that though, wasn't it, in terms of their build-up play? Got to some edge.
I do think Lions have been too slow. They have been too slow. I think the Aussies have picked us off with some pace for sure. Yeah.
That's Billy Pollard, who's going off to be replaced by Brandon Painga Amosa. He's been shunted up the order because of all these injuries at hooker. Matt Fester also getting a calf problem.
It's not a yellow. They're checking this. It's not a yellow.
We confirm it's by no clear, not only by foot. Okay. Lads, it's no clear, not up, hands off the leg.
It shows though. It shows that the Aussies can compete. Maybe a little bit of backing.
And it's taken into touch by goal.
We had the ball when you stuffed up. That was your mistake, not our mistake.
Oh.
We play touch.
He just said to the referee, it's your mistake, not our mistake. Yellow card, the bastard. Get him off. Rude, poor discipline. Send him on to the sin bin.
He does everything he can to keep that ball alive and away from the touchline. It's a really good point from Wilson.
And if the TMO was looking for foul plays, ended up just finding a restart. But Australia say, no worry, it's our ball. They've bossed that line out, they really have.
It may not be as important in terms of where the game is, but that is exactly the spot, isn't it, where Justin Harrison stole the line out 24 years ago. Exactly that spot.
Simon, unfortunately, you can make up new rules and formats for the test, but it's not done on aggregate score, is it? So, you know, the Aussies are still the losers. They are still the losers.
Exactly that point.
I've done a couple of lunches actually with Justin Harrison since I've been out here, and he has been absolutely dining out on that one line-out take, and he keeps getting reminded that there was actually 2 line-outs left after that line-out steal, but he said he's dined out on it for the last 24 years.
We should say that Jeremy Williams is the man that claimed the ball in 2025.
Just over 6 minutes left. Can the Lions get anything else from this game?
I suppose for the Lions, at least it's not been nil. It's the way it feels at the moment.
Don't know what happened there.
In this performance to
Come on, Lions. Get one more, and then the Aussies can't play this. Oh, we win on the aggregate score.
I like the fact they're still playing. Ben Donaldson's a heck of a player. Sees it in backfield. The Lions have all dropped, knowing they're desperate to either get if it doesn't go deep into touch, they can go quick line out and play, or they miss and they play. Donaldson makes the call. The 9 Tate trusts him, and away they go. They attack the space and kick from a different position. Sharp from Donaldson.
Mitchell can't be sharp there because
Drive.
McDermott got the lasso out, and it's another penalty.
Aussies are very excited, aren't they? They are very happy. Very happy.
Williams has come on, who's made a big difference. Well, no, not a big difference. He's added to it.
Added is the correct word.
All I'm going to say is they're very happy considering they lost, right? They lost the series. They lost the series. They are far too happy to be losers.
We've said how good they are time and week after week on this tour, but to a man tonight, they've been outplayed by guys in gold and green. And they just looked from minute one a little bit hungry. And I actually thought pre-game, it may well be the other way after the emotional roller coaster the Wallabies were on and the Lions looking for history, but it's turned out the other way. They've been absolutely brilliant tonight, the Wallabies.
Absolutely, you have to admire the quality of the Wallaby performance.
Oh, come on, don't be like that.
And they'd love another try.
Lions have been crap in this game. They have been poor.
They'd love
it has not been a good performance by Lions.
Series to be extended. That's not going to happen. And amidst all of this, let's not be forgotten that the series winners and the ones in the red shirts.
4 minutes remaining.
Like that at the moment. Said last week that Australia had their Wallabies back. They wanted the victory to go with that feeling. And
but look, on a serious point though, this is good. This is good for Aussie rugby, and actually, you want a strong Aussie team because it makes everything better standard. You know, if it's a better challenge for international rugby, that's a good thing. This is what I think is missing. This is what's missing in rugby league is a quality international standard. You know, rugby league, you got England and you got Australia and maybe a couple of the Islanders, but that's it. At least in international rugby union, there is a hell of a lot higher standard, and if Aussies are coming back to that standard, that's only a good thing for fans watching the sport. So we'll give it.
Keeps on going. Wasn't held. Mitchell. Russell, there's been no space for him at all, but there is space now because Ben Earl is charging. Listen to the Lion supporters, but it's another knock on short of the line. The jeers come from the Wallaby fans. And we'll take it, say Australia. That's more time.
Well, is that, Jason, is that like how the English won the moral Ashes victory rather than a silly draw?
From Russell.
That's what I don't even like cricket, but I will say that.
And he double pumped and waited. Fed Earl, who went through a cracking hole, but Russell, class.
Okay, formal check, is it? Okay, team check. No?
What's happening?
Okay. So, penalty for high tackle, you're telling me?
We're having a high tackle. He's literally smacked his face. He slapped his face.
Okay.
Naughty. Why's he slapped his face?
Okay, so we are take out without the ball, we're talking.
I think it's on Ben Earl. I think it's after Ben Earl gives the pass that he's talking about a takeout without the ball if he's not looking at this.
Yeah, we're seeing the challenge on Ty Burn.
Come on, Gareth and Gareth.
Are we happy?
What's happening? Tell us.
Okay.
So got a bit confused out there.
Right, we're going to take our time. Yeah, Mario, from here.
I love it. They're going to take the time. I love it.
Okay.
Oh, so there's a late tackle. Yeah, it wasn't much for a tackle, was it?
And it's Donaldson on Earl. Ball has gone.
Okay, so we have a tackle of the ball.
He has slapped him in the face.
Initial tackle by 13 is deemed legal. It's over the shoulder. Okay. All right. It's going to be penalty against for tackle of the ball.
I think he's got that right. I think they went the long way around, but I think they got it right.
Oh, the Aussies aren't happy. The Aussies are not happy.
Well, the red knocked the ball on anyway.
It was a soft. It was certainly a little bit soft, but doesn't mean it's not. So it's fine.
Who throws it? Who throws this in now that Kelleher is in the bin. Still got 48 seconds left on his yellow card. Who throws this in?
Come on.
Sheehan's out there, obviously. So Sheehan can throw it in, yeah.
Still trying to finish on a bit of a high here, the Lions. And what has been a disappointing evening for them. Not a
Come on,
disappointing
Lions.
tour,
Come on. Oh, is it down? Give it. Give it.
Nearly scoring in all three there.
Minute and a half left. We just need to try and take the aggregate score, the actual the shot difference score. Ball's loose.
It's back with Morgan.
It's certainly held up at the moment. Come on, get it out, get it out, get the ball out. Ooh.
Look at the determination of
The referee is doing his best to see in there.
Have any form of
Ball is out, ready. Just over a minute.
Well, I think those Lions supporters.
It doesn't matter. What I mean is, we win the overall test, and just to stop you guys having anything. That's the point. Stop the Aussies having anything to say. Oh no. Oh, advantage Lions. It's simply to stop the Aussies saying, yeah, but we scored more.
No advantage, swinging.
The Lions gonna
30 seconds remaining.
Before they do it, just a quick apology for language again. Here goes Genge.
I don't know if we're going to get it over the line here.
Just can't do it, can they?
I just cannot get over the line.
The hardest bit. The last metre.
Oh. Got it! He's given it. He's given it.
Over that line. Will Stewart. Russell tries to take a quick conversion, but it doesn't matter.
Well, 3-1. 2-1. 2-1. Victory is to the Lions. The Aussies do lose. They get a little bit of enjoyment from winning the third test. But that is about it.
And yes, the Wallabies have still lost the series, but they stopped
the final score, 22-12. Well done, Aussies. You did show. The whole comment of if it was New Zealand, South Africa and Australia combined, yeah, but there wouldn't be any Aussies in the team, would there? There wouldn't be any Aussies in the team.
Against the Lions.
Yeah. Well, there you go. We got the overall score 2 as well. So Aussies don't even win on that. But honestly, seriously, thank you so much for joining me during this game and during the first test and during the warm-up. Honestly, fantastic. The chat was brilliant today. A little bit of banter, friendly banter, hopefully. Thank you, Rymister. Appreciate it. Like I said, guys, if you haven't already, hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. There'll be more watch-alongs as we go along. Yeah, it was an interesting game. Aussies played very well. They outplayed the Lions in pretty much every aspect. But the Lions come out victorious 2-1 overall. And that's me done. That's me done. It's all good. Collingwood lost as well, so that's good.
I've listened to him speak.
Thank you, Thomas.
Hold himself. You don't have to be a paragon of virtue.
Well, we beat you in this one, Jason. So we won this sport that we invented.
But he's a leader.
We pretty much beat you in the Ashes, which we invented. Yeah, we would beat you in football that we invented. Yeah. Thank you so much, guys. Honestly, it's been a pleasure. Yeah, thank you, everyone. Thank you to both Gareths as well for some refereeing insight as well as a few extra digs. Good day, good night, and this is the awkward moment. Do we lift a trophy?
Mark,
might as well.
it'll
I'm
be
going to stay
really
on
interesting
while
to
we
see
lift the
Australia
trophy.
in the rugby championship now. They're only going to get better. They got better
Screw
throughout
it,
this
I'm
whole
staying on.
Lion series as
I'm
well.
staying
I
on.
think with Skelton, they've just been a different team. Didn't
Yeah,
have
but
Malatini
Jason,
today, who was massive
bearing in
last week,
mind,
and we can't
it was
forget as well
called a
that no
draw
one
because there was a
Lasio
little bit of rain on the
first choice
5th
tennis missed the whole
day.
series as well.
Ridiculous.
So, but Australia.
I'm
hold
staying for
tilt,
any
you know,
trophies. I think there's got to be a
World
trophy
Rugby
in
needs
there.
a strong Australia, and I'm really pleased for Australia. They put in a really good performance, kept the lines down to only 12 points.
The stadium is like there's had an evacuation.
Australia back on an upward trajectory because we need it in World Rugby.
So well done, Australia, but let's just swing back to the Lions' perspective here, gents. They're going to be so disappointed. They'll still lift the trophy. They will still go.
Let's get the
over
trophy
series
celebration, shall we?
winners, and we know that clean sweeps are hard to come by.
Not that many are actually still in the stadium.
Promised their best performance of the series, and it simply didn't come tonight, did it, Dan?
It didn't. The conditions clearly played a factor in, and I actually think it helped the Wallabies with Skelton.
I still would be disappointed
Wilson,
for
these
some of
guys
the
just
Lions
coming
that
to the
didn't even get on the
fore physically in
pitch.
terms of stopping the momentum and not
At the end of the
making it
day,
clever, 'cause the Wallabies
Farrell has put out what he saw
ruined
as
the
his
test
strongest
series,
team,
I just felt
but they didn't win.
like the Lions in that first
yeah,
35
dunno,
minutes in Brisbane
bit of a shame.
probably peaked, didn't they, in terms of pure rugby, physical dominance. 9 and 10 pulling the strings, showed so much character in terms of in Melbourne to come back from 18 points down, deserved series winners, but they'll be disappointed.
Oh, we're going to have some more annoying music.
And if you want good news, there it is. James Ryan back on his feet, looking well. That makes the heart lift. And the Lions will be lifting the trophy shortly. But this
Come
win
on, Lions, get lifting the trophy.
for the Wallabies was all about their own ambitions. The Lions have the series. Australia certainly have some pride back to.
Wanna
Let's go
rock and
join
roll all
Ellie, who I think has got Dan
night.
Sheehan with her. Ellie, all yours.
Well, Dan, a series win. I know not the ending that you wanted, but how do you sum that one up for us?
Yeah, it's a bit gutting, to be honest. You know, our aim at the start of the tour.
It is amazing, like,
you know,
how
fair play to the
gutted
Wallabies, they came out fine
Lions
tonight.
are
Extremely physical, tough conditions
for not
everyone,
winning
but,
3-0.
you know, all
And it
credit-
makes sense
credit due to them.
because it was on to
What a
win,
series against them, every game's been close,
and they would have
and,
gone down in
you know, they're
history.
deserved
But
winners tonight.
It's hard to know what to make of this evening. We've seen it all here, haven't we? An immensely physical test, torrential rain, a pause for lightning. I mean, where do you even begin with all of that?
Yeah, mental, first experience of that. But, you know, we were loving it in the change room. We thought we were in a good spot. Our confidence was there. And, you know...
why
we
was
gave
your
it to the end,
confidence
which
there?
is all
Because
we
the
wanted.
first half, they
Yeah,
didn't.
it
Lions
is
didn't play
disappointing,
well.
but especially in front of such a lovely fans and the amount of people that have travelled here to support us. So, yeah, it is disappointing, to be honest.
Just try and sum up for people at home that mix of emotion, because it's been some ride. You've been fantastic. It's been win after win. We know you've got the series, but tonight I can see how disappointed you are.
Yeah, as I said, it's not what we wanted tonight. You know, obviously, a series
Lions
last week
didn't
was
turn up,
brilliant,
did
and
they? The Lions
of course
didn't
we'll
turn up.
celebrate.
They were
It's been a great
outplayed in
tour all
every
round,
aspect.
but, yeah, it is disappointing
There
tonight. It
wasn't
leaves a bit
much
of a sour taste, but,
creativity.
that's
Very
rugby and that's
samey,
sport,
same
that's why
play
it's
from the
entertaining
Lions,
for everyone. I hope everyone
unfortunately.
had a good time, and you know, we could feel the support from everyone, which is brilliant. So thanks to everyone at home.
Just tell us a bit about this group, because we've been hearing how tight you all are, how special it is. What has made it so magic, and why do you enjoy playing alongside these guys so much?
I think it's the people, and it's not only the players. It's all the backroom staff. It's all the families that have come out. It's all the fans that have come out. You know, it's been brilliant just getting to know that many new people.
Yeah,
and,
Australia
you know, I think
deserved
we've
the
all
win
bonded
for
really,
sure.
really well,
And
hopefully
like I
we'll
said,
play
if they
now. We're
didn't
already
bottle it in the
organising,
second
come
game,
back in 12
you know,
years.
they might have
It's a
actually
bit of
won
a
the series,
regathering,
but
so,
they did bottle it
you know,
in the
it's
second
been
game.
one of a kind sort of journey for me, and I've loved absolutely every second of it, and you know, we'll make sure we celebrate it tonight now and get a good send off, because lads are heading off tomorrow, which is sad. But
I can't believe how quick the players are going home. They could have a couple of extra days in Australia,
couldn't they? Thank you so much
couldn't
for having us along for the ride, and well done on the series win.
Thank you very much. Thanks everyone at home. Cheers.
Come on, let's get this trophy celebration.
Well, fabulous to hear that this squad are already planning a reunion in 2037, and why not? Because they have had some very, very special moments.
I love it. He's literally just going from one broadcaster to another.
It's almost like the last day of school for some of these players. There's so much emotion in there.
League
so
or
many big
union,
hugs.
can only watch
Probably
one for
some
the
mixed
rest of your
feelings
life.
off the back of
Oh
that night in
man,
which the Lions haven't necessarily fired their shots.
it's difficult.
They have
I'd
got
probably
what
say
they
league.
wanted in terms of that series.
I was
It's
more
Australia
union at
this
start,
evening,
but I
and
probably
deservedly
would
so,
say
who have
league
taken
simply
the
for the
spoils, and let's hear
faster
from their skipper,
pace,
Harry Wilson.
bigger hits, variety
Harry,
in
there's
play.
a big old smile on your face.
I'm going to say
Tell
league,
us how
but
you're feeling.
it's tough.
Yeah, obviously.
Because I enjoyed
it's great
both for
what
different
happened the week,
reasons.
the post-conference last week, but I'm just so proud of the team. It was a tough week for us. We were hurting, but to come out here, a performance like that in front of 83,000 people, something to be proud of.
You said you were hurting. Joe has spoken as well about it being gut-wrenching, but you must be incredibly proud of this group for you know, coming back with such fight. We know you've spoken about the pride for you in wearing that jersey. So what does that mean here tonight?
That is the thing. League is easier to watch. You know, the fact that we've got Gareth and Gareth in here who are the rugby union referees, and therefore they can explain things. Whereas in league, you don't need as much explanation. It's quite simple. You know, 6 tackles, and you give the ball to the other team. Basically, that's, you know. But I do really enjoy union. Like, it's thoroughly enjoyable, and breaks can come from nowhere, and it is fascinating. And there is a tactical side to it as well.
He does everything. He's the man who keeps everyone accountable. He's the man who loves the beer. He's just a great teammate, and we all love him. And I think the competitor in him came out tonight, and we're just so happy we won for him.
Cheers. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Come on, let's lift the trophy then. That's what we want. Let's get the trophy done.
Well done, Harry Wilson. We'll get into it in a bit more detail, but it does feel like there is a new Australian team coming through here. And with the Home World Cup in 2 years' time, it may well be.
That's going to be big for the Aussies as well. Talking about the 2 years' time, you've got the Rugby World Cup coming, so that's really going to help. Really going to help Australia as well. Union.
They have finished with a flourish. Well done to them, deserving
yeah.
some big hugs.
I think so, Distilled. I think you're right that an average Union game can be pretty dull. An excellent game is amazing.
Our course stadium, we have, as Ellie was saying, had absolutely everything from thunder and lightning.
Still annoys me that it's Accor Stadium and not Stadium Australia.
On the field, but it's Australia, and well done to them. And we'll now, I think, start heading towards the presentations.
They do have. They do have the box in 2 weeks' time, the Aussies.
Presentations of Player of the Series. And
Finn Russell.
Congratulations to you, Finn Russell, because that is some achievement.
Yeah, that's amazing, actually.
He has been very good. He has been really, really good.
I think as a team, it's a bit disappointing how today went, you know. But, you know, that sport, we won the series, and that's the main thing. So it's an amazing achievement for me personally. But
don't understand a thing he's saying, but
this without the boys around you, the coaches and management there. So, yeah, it's a special tour.
Tell us a bit about the tour, because obviously you've worn this shirt before in varying circumstances, but you look to be playing your best rugby and really enjoying yourself out there.
Yeah, I think I love it. I mean, it's not
I think I love it.
But I've loved this tour. I've loved getting to know the boys I didn't know before, getting to know the coaches, playing a different style. It's an amazing tour, I think, when you have the 4 nations coming together. And being able
to be fair though, it's no different about stadiums around the world. You know, how many stadiums now are called the Emirates?
And get to know the guys.
Do you know what I mean? There's a lot of stadiums that are now taken by quite often these big Qatari type airways and all these sort of things.
A Lions win.
Yeah, definitely. I think last week it could have gone either way. Obviously.
It's a shame.
And tonight, I think Aussie they were brilliant tonight. I think there's things that we will look back at and maybe chances missed, or we maybe played the game.
But then you think actually Marvel Stadium's quite cool because it's actually at least Marvel themed. So that's quite cool.
The fairy tale ending.
Do you feel like you're playing the best rugby of your life? Are you enjoying it more than ever?
Yeah, I'm loving it. I've always loved playing rugby. There's obviously tough times that go along with that if you play as long as I've been playing for. But you know, I'm loving it. I think.
Yeah, I think there's certain stadiums though around the world that you probably wouldn't give a sponsor naming rights to. You know, it's Wembley Stadium. Wembley Stadium I don't think would ever get sponsored out for naming rights. I never think. MCG will be another one.
I think there's a few more miles.
There are certain stadiums that you do not touch.
How special this is for you and your family, because I know you got your 2 young
But money's money, isn't it? Money speaks loudly. It really does speak loudly.
2 daughters, my mum, dad, 2 brothers, sister are all here, 2 best mates from back home. So
come on, get the trophies out.
So, yeah, I think when you're in
the problem is half the spectators, well, more than half the spectators have gone. So it's taken a very long time. I assume they need to maybe engrave it. No, they shouldn't need to engrave it because that could have been done ages ago because they won the test last week.
That's enough from me then. We're going to bring in David Howden now, who's going to present you with this. Congratulations to you.
Thank you, thank you.
Ben, congratulations, fantastic. prepared the series.
What a lovely
well,
glass thing, vase thing.
You do a knock on, which is, you know.
Well, that's because Skelton got me, but I think that's
He's a big boy, isn't he? Let's be honest. So,
I think that everyone plays their best rugby when they're smiling. When they're happy, that's the main thing. So you very rarely see me without a smile on my face, apart from we lose a game.
What is Aramco? I don't even know what that is.
It's great fun. Being half Scots, half Welsh, you know, it was fantastic, you know.
Thank you.
Lovely to have a Howden shirt was the first win.
That's it, I know.
Yeah,
good series wins for you.
I know, brilliant. Well
thank
done,
you, thank you.
Congratulations.
Howden. I've got my insurance through Howden, but I'm going to be switching to Pangaea soon, as they now sponsor our bowls club.
Investment into the Lions from the man on the left, and a huge amount of reward for the Lions from the man on the right. And congratulations to Finn Russell, who is the Howden
Saudi oil company. No, never heard of them.
I can tell you, the man on the left likes a party, so I should think he'll.
But it's like Accor Stadium. I don't even know. I think Accor is Accor hotels. Sometimes you're not sure.
As far as Finn Russell is concerned. A penny for the thoughts of that man. We know what a competitive individual he is. We know how much they wanted 3-0. Certainly not the way that
it is nearly 2 o'clock already, and I feel like I haven't done much today.
What they came for, and that, of course, is a series victory. We're not too far away from the formalities. We've got presentations to take place.
A few Qatari air hostesses.
And who will be hanging around to applaud those who head up onto the stage.
There are not many fans left, are there? Most fans have gone. It's taken far too long to get the trophy presentation.
It's not been what the Lions wanted. It is congratulations to Australia. 2-1, the final score in this series. Let's hear from the Lions head coach Andy Farrell, again with Andy.
Well, Andy, I know not the fairy tale ending that you wanted, but
oh my God, it's just the same
win.
questions.
Tell us how you're feeling. What did you make of it all?
It's the same questions. This is pointless.
I can't wait to get into the changing room.
What is the point of these stupid questions?
So what I need to say to the group, because
my God,
although we're disappointed, we should be unbelievably proud of what we've achieved. Lions tours are tough, and to do what we've done last week and put the series in the bag, upon reflection after tonight, I'm sure we'll be super proud of the achievements.
Can you sum up the emotions? Because I know there is a lot of disappointment speaking to Finn and Dan.
Can you sum up the bloody...
you've still got the job done, and it's been one hell of a tour.
Yeah, and how we got the job done in that type of theatre was something that'll live with us forever. So we've got to be immensely proud of that, because it's tough. As we know, the games come in thick and fast, and everything that's thrown at you. These lads have.
The games don't come that quick, thick and fast.
I don't know where to begin with asking you about this match, because it had it all. I mean, a lightning break, who could have predicted that? But can you begin to sum up that 80 minutes?
Well, I mean, the obvious things to say is congratulations to Australia, because they thoroughly deserve to win. They played the
it is taking far too long to get the trophy done, isn't it? I said there are barely anyone left in the stadium, for Christ's sake. Insane. But yes, as Gareth has said, banter aside, well done, Australia. Australia are very good today.
We've spoken, over the course of the tour
that, like I said, that's what you want. You want Australia to kick on, don't you? You want them to improve, so it makes international rugby a better standard. The reason why international football is so good is because you've got so many quality international teams. When you think about it, France, Germany, Spain, England, Argentina, all these are quality countries, and it makes competition better. So if Australia can push on and improve things, ready for the World Cup in 2 years' time, that's only a good, positive thing, isn't it? So, yeah, I would just like some trophies to be given out.
We've got to create a special memory together, so I'm unbelievably proud to be associated with this group.
I know you'll say it's not about you, but I wonder, where does this rank for you in terms of what you've achieved in your career?
I suppose, when you decompress, it probably takes a week or two to...
They're all still going to be a bit gutted, aren't they?
I suppose we'll get there eventually, and then we'll reminisce on that then.
Bit of time off. I know Oasis are waiting for you back in Dublin.
Oh, God.
He sure is. He sure is. Can't wait to get back home. And, yeah, spend some time with the family, etc. Obviously, this has been a long time in the planning. But the best 8 weeks of our life also.
Fancy another crack at it in New Zealand?
Let's look, I've loved absolutely every single minute of it, but that's a long time off, isn't it?
Thank you very much. We appreciate it.
4 years is a while away, isn't it? 4 years is a while away.
Well, for a man who knows the media as well as Andy Farrell, that was quite definitely not a no. And I should think there'll be one or two in the Lions.
It was also not a
just
yes,
having
so...
a quiet word and saying, if, as and when, perhaps we go again.
Right, we're finally
It's a very,
doing the
very
presentation.
special man who has led this tour, and
Finally.
congratulations to Andy Farrell. It is, of course, a huge ask in 4 years' time as the Lions head to New Zealand. And I should think a number of the players who've been out here in Australia will feature once again. I think we are almost ready for the presentation.
I still believe some more of the
Lions
Lions could have featured in this game, though.
Duncan Naismith, Qatar Airways Chief Financial Officer.
Barely anyone left.
The Honourable Stephen Camper, MP, New South Wales Minister for Lands and Property, Multiculturalism, Sports and Jobs and Tourism. Ian Evans, Chairman of the British and Irish Lions, and Daniel Herbert, Chair of Rugby Australia. To begin, we now present the Tom Richards Player of the Series medal, to be presented by Chairman of the British and Irish Lions, Ian Evans.
Who gets the medal
Please
then?
welcome the Tom Richards Player of the Series, Lions player Tyg Byrne.
Tyg Byrne. Wow. There you go. Tyg Byrne, Player of the Series. Oh, and he gets a little cuddle.
Congratulations, Tyg, an incredible series from you in the red shirt. I'd now like to invite to the stage Australia captain Harry Wilson to say a few words.
Oh, God.
I'd just like to congratulate British Irish Lions on a series win there. It was a great series, played in some great spirits, and very well done.
It was definitely better
I'd like to
games
thank,
than in South Africa, I can tell you that for
British
nothing.
Irish Lions fans and the Wallaby fans, this series has been unbelievable. The support's been special, and we really appreciate it. Thank you all.
That was brief. Very brief from the captain.
Thank you for those words, Harry. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll now ask
Was
Duncan
Finn Russell
Naismith,
just player of the
Qatar Airways
match?
Chief Financial Officer, and the Honourable Stephen Camper MP to step forward and present the player medals to the winners of the Qatar Airways Lions Men's Series.
Should they not do
Australia
the
2025.
runners-up first?
Please welcome to the stage the winners of the series, the British and Irish Lions.
Surely they should do runners-up get something first, don't they? South Africa was... And the test matches were awful. It was literally a game of kicking. At least this, they had the ball on the ground. There is like barely anyone in the stadium left. This is ridiculous how long it took.
So not the clean
Unbelievable.
sweep in the end, not quite the perfect ending. And given the form and results for Australia in the months, even years, running up to this tour, there was a lot of expectation for these Lions of 2025, and they knew it. And that takes some dealing with. And the series still had to be won on Australian soil. Recent history shows that is far from an easy task. 1989, 2-1 the win. 2001, 2-1 the loss.
Genji's got his bloody no
2013,
boots
2-1
on.
the win. And now 2025.
I hope no
2-1
one stands
again.
on his feet as they pick
And
up the
it's a win
trophy.
again. And that's what matters at the end of this tour. The series win. That's right, Dan, isn't it?
Remember, that's what will be remembered in the history books. It'll go down as a
Kev, it's a
brilliant,
Saturday,
brilliant
mate.
series.
It's a
It burst into
Saturday.
life last week in
It's a
Melbourne.
weekend. The kids can stay up even later.
Qatar Airways have been an amazing sponsor of this of this men's series, but it just burst into life last week. History books will be remembered as these guys on screen as winners. You either win or you lose in a Lions shirt, and these guys will go down as winners, and they should enjoy every moment that comes with it.
Absolutely. Rain starting to lash down again.
Those poor ladies, they're just there smiling like statues. They just want to go in now, don't they? They're wet and horrible.
That most unusual period. Well, we've had it recently in international rugby with England and the States, but you know, it's not a common occurrence. A lightning strike.
That's true, Distilled. Yeah, that is true.
Understandably, players ushered from the field. 40 minutes or so were off.
I still feel bad for these Lions that didn't even get on the pitch.
All along. And making friendships off the field as well.
All these players that didn't get a game. When they could have had some role in this game.
Who've certainly bonded as a team. No doubt about that. All the messages coming from the camp, absolutely true. They were together off the field as well as on it. As we go into the final hour of the day, a yawn from that gentleman there.
Now Toje's got his coat off. The captain
is about to lift a trophy. Had to leave the field.
And yeah, it's a shame as well.
All too early for him this evening, but he has.
It's a shame that he had to leave the field and not be able to come back on due to HIA. But so it looks like a beautiful trophy. Beautiful trophy.
To wear those winners' medals, and now the smiles of that clear disappointment about losing in the final match. But when it came to winning the series,
I wonder if Toje is going to be as brief as the Aussies captain.
As Andy Farrell was saying, on one of the epic days in Lions history. Those privileged to be there will never forget it. Epic stadium, epic crowd.
Hello.
And now some choice words from the skipper.
I'd like to say a massive thank you to our host, Rugby Australia. It's a massive privilege to tour this.
He does sound like a posh boy, doesn't he?
I'd like to thank our support staff. You guys have been amazing. A special thank you to the Sea of Red. It's been amazing seeing the support. From our first game to today, you guys.
It is brilliant. The amount of British and Irish that have gone down under, and they have flooded the stadiums.
They did all the hard yards, so thank you very much. We go again. Thanks.
As brief.
Congratulations, Murrow and the British and Irish Lions. You join your team and hoist the Lions Series trophy.
And he's been an epic captain on and off the field.
2-1 victory for the British and Irish Lions. There you go. We have waited far too long for that trophy lift to happen, but there we have it. We are done. The celebrations are taking place. It might be short for some of the players who are going home tomorrow, but thank you so much, everyone, for joining me. That's it. We're done. We're done for this year's British and Irish Lions tour. Thank you so much. If you haven't already, like, subscribed, all the stuff that I normally ask, and I am going. So thank you so much. Now I've got to find the stop. I will catch everyone hopefully